In ancient history, a war between the newly created races of Toril and the forces of Hell left humanity nearly extinct. In the post-cataclysmic world, humans placed themselves above all others, while races deemed undesirable watched from below. Ferox, a newly created race intertwined with beast and elf, were regarded to be even more monstrous and were forced into servitude. During the war, the gods and goddesses gifted unique arcane artifacts to those fighting against the Hells. These items turned the tides of war and brought forth brand new schools of magic in the form of the mage class. Alas, magic and hope fade from a world on the brink of destruction. Our hope now lends itself to a select and unlucky few.
Okay.
I know you see.
Oh, that's us. We're on.
Oh wait, some of our new friends might be watching. I should be less of a fucking freak.
Well, that's not a good start. Who are our new friends?
Some of our friends from our Friday campaign might watch this, so I need to like not actually be like I need to be a human being. I can't just be like the freak that I actually am. Hi, I'm a human person, and this is
Human
Dungeons
people
and
playing D&D.
Welcome back to the Unlucky Few. Sorry, I'm a little tired this week, so the energy's not going to be there, but that'll just make me funnier, I think. Anyway, yeah, so announcements first and foremost. We'll be streaming next Saturday at 7 o'clock as well. Not taking a week off next week. Looking at a calendar. So not this Sunday. And not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, we'll be doing our one-a-month one-shot for the last Sunday of the month. This one will be DM'd by Maddie. So look forward to that. Another day where you can watch me not DM. Let's see. What else? What other announcements? All of our social media links are in the description, so check that out if you wanna.
If you haven't noticed, I'm not Cass.
Yeah, Cass is on vacation this week.
But I'm back, so I'm on tech again.
Yeah. So, hi Cass. This video will be up on our YouTube channel Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Yeah, other than that, do we have any other announcements? I don't really think we do.
Nope.
So, without any further ado, I am going to realize that we didn't level the music and hope that everything's okay.
Oops.
Can you hear it, Cass?
What? Bass?
Cass. At least you're hearing the same
I was... No, I was...
So, where we last left off.
Yes.
The group, upon exploring certain parts of the second floor of this temple, made their way further towards the northeastern part of the second floor. Syl felt a presence from his bow that he carries, calling to him, drawing him in specific directions, until he finally reached an antechamber, so to speak, that was, despite being in the desert, freezing cold with snow and ice covering the ground and the ceiling. Gucci?
Yeah, the music's just not on for them.
No?
Somebody turned off all the knobs last week, so...
Oh. Alright, no music this week for you guys, just music for
I
us.
fixed it on break.
That's fine. This is for me anyway. After break, you get a little music as a treat. Anyway, so
They behave.
the group made their way inside of this antechamber and was immediately confronted by a young white dragon. T was unfortunately stuck outside of the combat encounter, unable to get in. Once those invisible walls go up and the boss battle starts, just kind of.
Let me in! Let me in!
Bless you.
Sorry. Bless you. Let me in! Let me in!
The group started the fight off pretty well, but then their dice decided that it was time to yell Wakanda Forever and jump into the void.
It was bad. It was really bad.
They almost got themselves TPK'd due to the fact that no one could actually touch the thing, but were finally able to bring it down. Sil was able to collect his reward, Arwynn was able to collect some white dragon scales, and Sil, upon being transported to, somewhere, was given another chance to talk to Arianel. Got some, maybe 1 or 2 answers and then significantly more questions, but was sent back, and with the first stone now in his instrument of fate, now has a slightly more powerful instrument. So, with that, the fight is done. T is coming back into the room. You guys still have pieces of the second floor to explore, should you wish. And I'm going to bring us off of bring us off of the thing, this music.
I saw his big old dinner plate eyes.
Who did that?
I can still be weird. No, I'm not the DM.
So, as you guys are still probably pretty fucked up from this fight,
Yeah,
to be
Tanya's
honest.
taking a long
I
rest.
mean, I think you two. I think went
Almost
to two,
died?
Yeah, went to 2.
I went
failed.
down. I went down 3 times, so
Yeah.
I'm taking a long rest, and you guys can go on without
Well,
me if you'd like.
Let's not do it in the freezing room.
Do it.
We'll drag him.
That's fine. He'll allow himself to be dragged. He's just not walking.
Where are you guys going if you are taking a long rest?
Well,
If you remember, there was one door that you came through, and then there was a door on the south side, a door to the north side, and a door to the east side. You
Well,
guys
we
came
go
to the west
back-
door.
I was gonna say we should go back out into the dungeon a bit. Just because we go through another room and then it's just closed off again. We're in our boss fight.
I mean, the focus room seemed pretty safe.
Like the library, art gallery kind of room.
Do I
still have
that paper that had the map on it? You do. It's probably somewhere in there if you would like it. There's only like a couple more rooms left unexplored on the second floor, so.
Yeah. I think we don't need to go too far.
Alright.
Let's just not go into a room that smells like, decaying flesh. And,
Probably not.
Yeah. Not good for your makeup.
I imagine just make some makeup like all serious, but somebody's like offended, like.
Then a hand mirror. Then a little hand mirror.
And then he just like cleans it up, but he just smears it more. Oh, I gotta draw. I still have to draw him with like this.
Oh no, he jumped in! God, I wish I had your confidence.
He can have a little table.
I'm sorry,
as
I
a tree.
can't one hand lift your cat. Friend. Yep. If I touch his paws enough, he'll keep backing up.
You're not wrong.
Can he stay?
I saw him preparing, I was like, uh-oh.
I mean, he slid in the tablecloth and bunched up. Oh.
He's so good.
Boss battle.
I love cats! This is me punching the air, not a cat, by the way. I'm just stoked for cats. Anyways, I'm taking a long rest. I don't know about anybody else, but wherever you drag me, I will happily be
I
drugged.
imagine we walk to the other room and Ben just like immediately like conk out.
I imagine T was like in there like making a better pile of all the focuses and everything, and that's when you guys went ahead and she got separated. And
I
guys
thought you
come
were just
back.
scouting!
What the fuck happened to you lot? You look like you went through a fucking bloodbath.
We were literally
Well.
gone for like not even a minute. and then we come back almost dead.
Yeah, I was to say it was,
Wait, yeah, how
it was
long
only
was
9 rounds of combat, so it was 54
It was
seconds.
it was a long fight for 9 rounds. There was a
I mean,
good,
can you
like,
imagine
2-3
how
rounds.
chaotic that would be? You just walk into a room, there's a dragon, everyone just runs at it, it just like freezes friend to death immediately. You like take like 2 steps and it's just like dead, revive, dead, revive, dead.
Right? We
No, I brought that up the one time.
we popped off on site.
I dragged Syl
I
at some
did
point.
9 healings.
Well, good for you.
Well, you know, sometimes someone has to be a healer.
The shade of it all.
Yes, I'm sorry, I wasn't there to heal. Oh,
It's alright, Ted. You win some, you
No.
lose some, I suppose.
Friend. Thank you. So we're taking a nap? I don't know. You taking a nap? Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he purring.
yeah,
So
you
Syl's
did
like
He's
gone
happy
right
to
now
be
because he poofed. No, he just came back.
Oh, okay. How long was he gone?
About 5 minutes. Actually, no. Roll me a D100.
No, 6 minutes.
100 days.
I'll just do 2.
We need to heal him.
Gotta be first
Join
number.
the heal class!
If that's
the joke, because everyone wants to make the joke, so I can do it
24.
24?
Yes.
So was gone for maybe 15 seconds. So for you, you were there about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So, is anyone going to tell me what happened?
We fought a dragon, and 2 of our party members, which was Kai and Fenny, got very close to almost bleeding out on the floor.
It ate me a little.
It ate Fenny a little, almost.
It did. Oh yeah, it did actually. I forgot to turn it.
It literally did pull you to his mouth. I had to like figure out how I was going to get you out of it.
A dragon.
A dragon, yes.
A
Much
real fucking dragon.
Big one. Well, we have a tiny one with us. Big one is also out of the question.
white dragon. One that is of the ice domain. I was able to get one of my stones, and
Sorry, I had to joke.
I hope he ate you next time.
Did you like kill one of Ariana's like children then or some shit?
No, it seemed almost weird because it just
it was a
turned to
dragon.
dust. It did not leave a body. We were able to get some scales. I believe this is when Arwynn would give one over.
Yeah, I got scales.
Perfect, Arwynn.
Interesting.
Oh, they're big scales.
I mean, it was a big ass dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, they're about this big. She has about 6 of them. Just you like would look back and Arwynn is just like attempting their hardest to like shove them into the pants pocket.
I have some room in my bag if you need extra room.
Ripped pocket.
They'll fit. Reaches into the pocket, pulls out an entire giant scorpion tail, and lays it on the ground, which kind of starts rearranging things. Mind your business. And listen.
So now that you have your stone thing, is it gonna be better?
It's suddenly different. It can change its form, and it also gave me a couple new spells as well. Like the snowball one Arwynn did, as well as 2 others. It is going to give me more varied spellcasting for range, and if I ever have to get very close, I can choose the bow or a 2-blade form.
Interesting.
It's just my bow.
And why didn't any of you get me when a dragon appeared?
We're too busy getting killed.
Don't you have a spell that would just, help?
As soon as I was able to do anything, I believe Fed ran next to me, and a dragon decided to breathe its ice breath on us.
Oh, Sylvanus, don't flatter yourself. I ran in front of you.
No, you did not!
If I recall correctly,
You didn't.
the butt of my miniature was facing the face of yours.
Listen, we were asked to
You guys,
face.
I was gonna say, you guys are in the gallery at this point, right?
Yeah.
You see Lucian just walk past all of you. There's like ice stuck to all different parts of his body that is just like blood red because it's just soaked in his blood and like pierced into him.
Yeah, Lucian
And
did
he-
a pretty good job.
He just kind of like lays down on the floor next to like where one of the pillars was, and you can just kind of hear mumbled under your breath, "I fucking hate this place.
Do you need help?
Oh, he's fine.
I need a nap. This
Alright.
place. I like trying new things, and this place sucks.
And you wanted to come here willingly.
I got what I came here for. I would have left already.
Well, when you work with friends, sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to.
Like die.
Yeah, so.
Pick different friends then, buddy.
I'm going to bed. My head feels a bit odd. Kind of lays down and falls asleep.
Kai will do one of those, like, back up against the wall and then, like, try to slide down slowly but slide down too fast and then just fall asleep against the wall.
Well, I'll just take most of the watch as I've done nothing.
Yeah, chip in a little more next time.
Like,
I
we
can't
had a
even
long
do
rest
that.
out of the arena, went to where you guys drank the dumb shit, and then had the
cool shit!
the ruined ritual,
cool
and then
shit.
Kai stuff, and then you guys went there, and she's just been walking with you guys.
I'll take
You
some
could
to
have
watch.
had some. We have 2 bottles of it. Have some.
Well, then you better fight your best since you're so rested.
Your eyes turned black and you bled. I'm not.
Oh, like you've never bled before.
not
Your eyes
from
are all
my-
right, you know. It's a little
Not
different.
from my eyes.
Wow, it stopped. Didn't even really hurt.
Kai's just, like, half asleep, like,
No, I thought-
my
I
eyes
thought-
didn't turn anything.
I felt better. Anyways, I'm going to sleep for real
So,
now.
T, you're just doing the watch?
I'll
Yeah.
do some of the watch as well.
Alright, both of you can make a perception check for me.
Wonderful.
What do you hear?
What'd you do? Is that a 1? Trick.
First roll of the session. Here we go.
18.
So, Syl, you are exhausted from all this healing, and you all pass out almost immediately.
I just let him sleep.
You would see probably about 3.5 hours into the sleep session. Lucian is lying flat on his back, just like from pivoting from the waist, just sits up,
You good?
opens his eyes, and his eyes are just like blacked out completely. His face is just expressionless.
Lucian! Hello!
Stands,
She gets scared and just... Sorry.
stands up and begins just walking towards the door.
She would stand in front of him in the doorway, have her staff at the ready, but not to like stab, but to like with the blunt end.
Which like walk into you like a sleepwalking body. Just thump, backs up like 2 feet. Thump, backs up like 2 feet.
Slap him across the face.
Sure. Roll
Not
the
like with like killing intent, but like wake the fuck up, like
Killing
You-
slap?
you do that, and his head kind of like turns minutely, and then turns back and just
What is
thump.
everyone else, and she's just like holding him back with her staff.
T, could you try to be a little more quiet?
I need some assistance. I've already hit him. It didn't work. I don't know what else to do.
Sylvanus, T needs help.
You gotta make up for all the stuff you
Do
missed.
we wake up from that?
You can if you'd like to. You're going to have to restart your long rest.
Yeah, I'm going back to sleep.
I just turn over.
Arwynn also goes back to bed. I know what Arwyn's health is right now, and it's not anything that Arwynn wants it to be.
I get up to help.
Can I try
I
and
just take
like
short rests, I guess.
spin my staff around and trip him, like knock his legs out from under him?
Sure, make an attack roll.
Is there anything like very sturdy in the room? Like
What
something
should I
like he's
add
like
to it?
anchor?
Not that's particularly movable now.
What do you
Make,
know
make,
what's
an,
anchor?
make an attack roll with your staff.
Oh, just like a regular?
But like, let's say
It
you're
wants to
like,
tie him to something.
like a large bookshelf. Or...
There's a couple pillars that
Yeah,
that
that'll
like
work.
the things we're sitting on.
23.
You hit his legs. Roll damage. They break.
I don't want to kill him.
You might knock him out.
No, it's fine.
Might be on the ground making death saves.
Stabilize him at least.
Just killing him.
It's a killing joke.
9.
Ooh.
Alright, he is down to 1 hit point.
Ooh, nice.
You knock him onto the ground and just... and you can see like some of the ice like shove further into his body and his blood kind of spurts out onto the ground. So you wake up and you just watch T just like break his shit. There's like a baseball swing and just just like
He's sleepwalking. His eyes turned black. I didn't know
One step closer.
he gets back up and just and then the third time he walks through, he just walks into you, and his body becomes incorporeal for a second, as like you feel incredibly cold as he just walks through you, and you're just like, it's like a really sick to your stomach feeling. You get nauseous, and you're just like, and like all of a sudden he just walks out and appears on the other side of you and continues walking.
Shit. I'm just gonna keep trying to stop him along his path.
As soon as he gets past you, he just blinks out and blinks back in like almost the entirety, like 30 feet.
Lucian?
and blinks back into the bedroom. And blinks back in like 30 feet down the hallway, and you can see him just like there's a closed door at the end of the hallway that leads into the ritual room, and he just walks straight through the door.
I'm just running after him.
I think, yeah.
All right, you run all the way to the ritual room. You open the door, make a perception check.
Me as well?
Yeah, go for it.
16.
You're
16.
As you get there and open the door, actually open the door, and as soon as you do, you can see it just disappears into the church.
I'm just following after.
Fuck it.
You make it to the church, open the door, and you can just see, trying to remember, just whoop, into the hallway.
I'm like trying to
Take
catch
the
up
mirror
to
room as a shortcut.
You get to the hallway, and you don't immediately see him. Make a perception check.
22.
Did you
You get to like where it splits into 4 different ways, and you kind of like look left. There's nothing. Look ahead. Kind of wonder if you walk through the door into. I'm trying to remember where all the rooms were. Into the mirror room straight ahead, or into the bathhouse to the left. To the left and behind you guys is the Colosseum. But you look towards your right, and you can see him about halfway up the stairs, going back to the first floor.
Lucian! And just like running after him.
Gotcha. As you get to the stairwell on the first floor, make another perception check. You're now at the top of the stairwell there.
22. God damn it.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's also
Right, so you go up this. You go up the stairwell into the library. And as you look around, you can kind of see through some of the windows. No, the Dryad's not there right now, but you see him about to walk into the antechamber. And he's in the garden. You
like
chase
the
him.
chamber that we got our things
Yep.
from?
No. The antechamber was the one you guys slept in.
Oh, right.
That's the one with like the murals.
It's connected
and
to the room that we went.
connected to that room.
I'll follow him, but not stop him if he tries to go into the ritual room.
Got you.
I'm following as well. I'm chasing after him. Worried.
Got you. So you chase after him, and you manage. You watch him just walk straight through the doors into the antechamber. You guys get to the antechamber, throw open the doors, and you kind of see him standing before the closed and almost like the immovable doors that led up to the ritual room that you guys got your things from. But it's closed and looks as impassable as ever. He takes 2 steps towards it, and you see like a reddish portal just spawn and open in the doorway. And as he gets close enough, he stops, and a single shadowed hand just extends out of the portal and just palm up towards him. As he reaches his left hand forward, takes it, and just walks in, and as soon as he passes in, the portal just and is gone.
Well,
Do we
that's
have
that
any
on
new
that.
charms?
It's been 5 seconds.
No, not yet. He literally just walked in there.
Oh, I don't want him to be part of this group. He's a traitor.
He's not a traitor.
I
not
know-
a main character.
It's impossible.
Exactly.
What?
I know the doors won't be able to be open, but I'll still try it.
They don't.
She
Kind
would kind of be like
of nice and
hesitating, and like
quiet
she would
now.
like look to her wrist, like trying to be like, is that what's gonna?
Waiting for like a new thing to appear on it.
Well, I could spend the rest of the night up here and wait for him, and you could go back to the others if you wanted. I don't know if we should leave a room of sleeping people.
I'm not too completely sure. I mean, he's gonna look at like the tattoo charm thing too and goes, "This is why?"
Sylvanus, in the words of Pat, I'm too tired for this.
Yeah. I guess I'm going back downstairs, but seems I won't be benefiting from a full rest, but we all got to make do, I guess. We'll begin to make its way down.
I would just kind of like sit on the ground, not on the doorway, but like here.
Gotcha. So you head back down. Once you get back down, you head back into the gallery and you spot Lucian asleep on the floor.
I know what boys want. I know what they like. They like to stay up.
I
So
slowly,
all night.
very slowly, so except my broken man at the moment is gonna make his way back to T.
We're gonna
You
sleep.
a message?
I think he just forgets about it at that moment.
Make your way back up to T.
He's back with the others, asleep where he was.
It was a jest.
Oh no.
I'm gonna check my wrist again. Is there anything new?
Yes.
We didn't pick this!
We didn't pick it the
We
first
didn't
time.
vote! We didn't
There's-
pick him.
There's, based on Fenn's wish and based on the person who influenced Fenn's wish, which is the same person that Fenn got the sword from, there is a very specific, like incredibly either check yes or check no clause that will introduce someone into this thing with you guys. And he met the qualifications.
Traitor, man, traitor.
Sure?
Do you have like what the thing looks like?
Yes, I do.
I think some of us also know what ours is now.
What is?
Like what we picked for our charms. I know I picked mine.
Everybody
Also-
everybody did describe theirs, right? Or no?
No.
Oh no, that's right.
Nobody ever
you
did, because
have-
I didn't have mine
Yeah,
ready.
yours ready. Alright, in that case, do
I thought you had yours ready. Or no,
Kai.
just kidding.
you have yours now?
Like,
Not drawn, but like do you know what it's going to be?
I did draw it. I sent it. To the
Okay.
group chat, yeah.
What is it again?
It's the pomegranate and broken gold ring on a chain. I can pull the picture.
We send a lot of garbage in the group chat.
I was about
but
to
if
say,
you need
Audie,
it-
what's yours?
Mine is just like an open book with some spell symbols on it, and then his flamberge in the middle, like a
Wiggly
bookmark.
dagger. Yeah, if everyone pulls up their own, we could hold it in front of the...
I don't know if Pat's was drawn.
It was not.
It was not, because he did not ask. You can ask, but we can draw it for you.
I can describe it what it is.
Yeah, Ash.
Are
could
you,
you
think you
like,
just
are
went
you
by
looking for yours, Madison? Because it'd probably be
No,
easier
I
if you
don't know
check
what it
mine
I have
out.
Maddie's and mine saved.
Okay.
I don't have mine saved.
Oh, actually, I have yours saved too.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
So, can you tell me when it's in front of the thing? That's Audie.
Down.
lower,
Down.
lower.
Yeah, that's Audie's.
Is it focusing?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
That's mine. And it's a little blurry, so that's a rose lily at the bottom.
That's a plant. Hold on. There's a plant picture in between. And that's mine.
Alright, so T's, that's yours, and Sil, what was yours?
It's a nightingale in flight with music notes around it.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Gotcha.
And Arwynn?
I don't
Oh.
know what Arwen's is off the top of my head, but I know that Arwen does have one.
It's
But
Buddy.
the new one that you would see as you do this, it's actually like a small sort of collection of like, it's sort of like 3 small charms all kind of clustered together. Still about the same size as the rest of yours, but one is a like a darker black crystal heart. One seems to be like an old sort of tome. It's like with a brown leather cover and sort of like yellow parchment. And then there is a small sword and shield, kind of with like the shield here and the sword kind of coming through this way. And very stand out among that, the sword and shield are done in like a very minimalist way that doesn't draw a lot of attention to them, except for the sword has 2 sapphires and like an orange sort of gemstone in between them, and the shield has 2 diamonds in it with a green sort of gem in between them.
Wait, are these 3 separate charms or one charm?
It's 3 small charms that all together are about the size of your guys' charms.
Okay, gotcha.
Sort of like when you get a bracelet, like one might have like a big charm here, but then it's like little.
Gotcha.
Kind of like
gotcha.
it looks like wind chimes a little bit,
Okay.
The shield has 2 diamonds and
like an emerald. So it is 2 white gems and a green gem, and the sword has 2 blue gems, 2 like very light blue gems, and an orange gem.
Once we get back into the room, I'm going to take out my rope, tie it loosely around Lucian's waist, and then tie the other end to a pillar.
You do that. Do you inspect his body at all, or no?
I would as I'm doing that, in case he somehow goes wandering off again.
Yeah, I would like.
What parts of his body do you inspect?
Well, obviously,
The
the
wrist.
wrist.
There is the same tattoo that you have on your wrist on it, with the hourglass and everything.
And his eyes, I would definitely do.
Does he have the same thing on the back of his neck?
He does.
Alright, well, he can never leave the house.
He wakes up and he's just like, why are you touching me?
I would do his eyes well, see if they were like that.
They're light blue.
Okay. Yeah.
Nope, they're green. I forgot. He has green eyes.
I was gonna say, I heard light blue and I mentally went,
No,
Oh, it's just
they're
a
green.
bad clown elf.
okay.
My bad. I forgot what color him and his and Finn's eyes were.
I don't know why, but I really like his ears.
But
Yeah,
I will just tie it around his waist, but not enough like to him cut off blood, but enough that he would try to walk off again.
So, you continue your long rest?
Yep.
Alright, the rest of the night passes without too much issue. Everyone gains all of the benefits of a long rest.
Ugh.
Yep.
That was a good solid 8 hours of sleep. Well, time to go home. We got everything we came for. Ah, we didn't.
So I just imagine
Ken.
T's like sitting at like breakfast, just kind of like.
Before you even get to breakfast, why? Tugging at the rope around his waist.
What's that? Oh, so you finally figured it out. Thank you.
We need to have a group meeting.
Should I leave you guys alone for
No,
this?
you're a part of it.
Oh, it's not.
I don't love that. Why do you say it like that?
Okay,
What
so
did I...
You did something, alright.
so a night previous, when we slept in that moon room, we all got minus you and Riv. Oh god, did we check Riv's wrist?
No.
Back to the point.
Picking up her giant paw.
We all just got sort of forced to join a coven, thanks to Fen. And last night you joined us.
You went walking up on your own.
You didn't even ask.
Sleepwalking.
This one's you.
That... What do you mean that...
Your name was really prominent, so you were just like, this one's you, Blue!
Anemia.
These aren't allowed on the guard.
That's what he's worried about.
Why? What? No. Why?
I mean, we didn't ask, and I'm sure you didn't ask, but we didn't ask for you to be.
You see Fendian arguing with a sword in the corner. Why are you doing this to me?
We tried to stop you last night.
Do you
That's
think that
why
this is funny?
I tied you up was because I was worried that you might sleepwalk off again because we don't know if that was you doing it or someone else was controlling your body.
Kai's just
Off
like,
in the middle.
You kept blinking away as well anytime we tried to get close to you.
I don't know how to do that. Also, I have never sleepwalked in my life prior.
Also, sorry if your knees hurt.
Kai's just like, oh, yours isn't even cool.
Right.
mean.
Are you the book and the sword, the bird, or the fruit?
No, he's the fruit.
I see. Yours is
Elizabeth.
yours is very cool. I like shut up. Is that a papaya?
You know, that's not my point.
It is not.
Oh.
I was about to say, Fen is just like, I don't like that Lucian's a part of this. Lucian after roasting Kai. Fen, I've changed my mind.
I like this
I
guy.
paid a full one. Hey.
Ah! Let's just get out of here. I'm tired of this. I imagine he looked even more like shit than he did the day before. Just like,
Audie, are you actually, Fen, did you actually yell at your sword?
He did it the first time. He's like, "Why are you doing this to me?"
Roll a D100 for me.
Okay, I only have one. Stupid, I got 2. I'm like, how could you do this?
You lost brain cells when you gave yourself
That's
bangs.
100%.
We're all gonna die.
Oh my god, mine goes away. No! I wanted to be cool.
You die.
The fucking the charm disappears. Gotta find his body, bring him back to life.
I don't know which hole to put my finger through.
Shut up.
That one? For my pinky.
That's
That
worse.
doesn't feel right. There we go. Oh, that kind of feels better. I don't know. These were for legs, so this is where the toes would go. I cut it off.
I honestly could not imagine.
Audie, do you have your phone on you?
Oh, I always be having that with me. Fen's
So what is
dead.
anyone else doing?
Probably complaining and whining.
Just kind of like explaining what we know
Can I
about
reply
it.
back to
Solution.
You would hear the voice go, like, the presence builds and then talks and then fades.
Okay.
So you know the presence is gone.
Have we identified them yet?
What, the things?
Yeah.
Still tried, but rolled like a natural 2.
I can try again.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? Kai, can you help him in that?
I
This
guess.
is really my field.
Give me... It can either be just your spellcasting modifier as a check, or it can be an Arcana check at a slightly higher DC. That is your call.
I'll do my spellcasting.
Or I could try. I think I have a higher.
Roll with
bonus
advantage.
to Arcana.
Sorry, I was like leaning heavy into the table.
So is
It's through,
the
like,
one with the
spell.
identify spell now.
Yeah.
They can cast it as a ritual.
24.
Oh, never mind.
24.
Yes.
You know it's better than 24?
25.
25.
You're able to read more into it this time. You're not quite able to make out the specific details of the spell. But you are, however, able to make out the schools, the name of the spell as it was originally designed, the origin, and the spell name. It is a combination of enchantment, transmutation, divination, and dunamancy.
I thought you already did that.
Yeah.
Because I remember we had the whole talk about Dunemancy.
That was when I was identifying something else.
The blood.
So yeah, speaking of which, you still have a book that you haven't identified yet.
Can I identify it?
You can make me Arcana check.
Sorry, what was the third one?
Don't
Before
tell me yet.
Dunamancy?
Divination.
Divination.
We'll go through this first. Sorry.
You're good.
And with the other information?
Yes. Let me continue.
I need a better writing pen.
Oop, that's not what I want.
Hey, you
Sorry, just let me pull up all of my notes real quick.
Does it not work?
It's not writing too well.
No, I meant hers.
Oh.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, Maddie! I was like, why do you have one of those drawing pens? That's weird.
As you attempt to, this is an incredibly unique spell to the point where
How many do you have?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Back to the point. We'll get to that later.
this is an incredibly unique spell in the sense that the person who invented it, their magics are still attached enough to it that you can sense that, like, it has not been cast a whole lot. It's sort of like, you know, when Tensor first invented like Tensor's floating disk, or like Autoluke's resilient sphere, different things like that. Like there, you could tell that it was like their magic specifically that was associated with, because it resonated through the weave.
Is it a?
You can't quite pick up on a name, but as you attempt to trace the spell, two names in particular come to mind.
Oh no.
The names Vio Vrocrace, VIO,
VIO.
VIO, VRO, CR, AES.
AES.
AES, Vio Vrocrace. The name that also comes to mind is Abrater.
I'm never
AR.
remember this.
BRE,
BRE.
TE,
TE.
RRE.
RRE.
Yes.
George R.R. Martin.
Can
Can you please close the pen? It's expensive.
The spell's name is Soulbind. Actually, no. I forgot what it's something close. I just forgot exactly what form of the word I used. Soulbound. Is the name of the spell.
One
Soulbound.
word or two
Yes.
words?
Soulbound. One word.
Is it like a 10th level spell?
No. It is a 12th level spell.
12th?
12th level
Yeah,
spell.
yeah, they can go pretty high. We're just not allowed to use them.
That's to say. Actually, if you original D&D lore, like I think it was either an 11th or a 12th level spell that allowed the city of Netheril to float.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they were like, if we can do 12th level spells, we can do 13th level spells. If we can do 13th level spells, we can do 14th
And
level
Mistra was like, alright.
and then the spell plague happened, and the cities fell from the sky. Well, in the original D&D lore, in this one, you know, the cataclysm, everything fell. Shit happens. But yeah, no, in D&D lore, spells can go pretty high. It's just when will you learn that your actions have consequences? Never. So yeah, it is a 12th level spell, specifically under the under those schools, entitled Soulbound. So that's what you learn.
Now, I'm not a spellcaster, but that's not a normal level, right?
I don't think we're aware of levels, technically, you know?
It seems incredibly
It
advanced.
is very
Like
powerful. I certainly
I would
can't do it.
I would
Can't do my
say you kind of get a gauge of the power, and I would say anyone in the party who can cast spells, you two especially, one of the strongest spells that you have heard about, that everyone at this point has heard about, because you've all, at the very least, been read fairy tales of, like, you know, the war of good and evil between, like, you know, Asmodeus and his army of demons and orcs and what have you, and the good aligned races and their metallic dragons and the forces of, you know, Mount Celestia and everything, like, fighting. You've heard of, like, one spell in particular that one of the gods was favored using that would just allow them to call meteors from the sky to rain down on their enemies. And this makes that look like conjuring a dancing light, as far as complexity goes.
So yes, very powerful. Certainly not even something that really anybody alive today would even be capable of casting. It's sort of like God's level magic.
See, I hate that.
And it's on your body forever.
Well, now I know never to make a wish again on a star.
Or at least be more precise, or not wish about something that could be so mismanaged.
Fen, do you share what your gods, well, what your
No,
sword
I
said
don't.
to you?
I don't share what my instrument said to me, but
Thank you.
Way down.
the party.
No, we're not.
Okay.
The computer just fell asleep.
I'll also untie him because he's still tied up. I
Yeah,
think.
I'll kind of shake your hand.
I didn't tie you up, by the way. That was all them.
So, are we friends now?
So we're going even further.
Sorry. I don't know how to untie
Are
a
we
knot.
streaming?
I believe so.
Just double checking. My hair keeps getting caught in the little holes.
Yeah, we're good.
Trying to be
Excellent,
like,
perfect.
Laszlo, what are you
I will
doing?
take my rope back.
Yeah, you take your rope back. So, what do you
Oh,
guys?
is it the climbing rope? Can I have it climb back?
No.
Damn it, that'd just
The
be
Arwyn
funny.
has that now.
We make a trade for a potion of whatever you think.
So, what do you guys do now?
Goggles of night now. I can see.
What do you guys do?
Well, time to explore and get what else we need to get, and then get the hell out of hell's out of here. Because there's more than one. Layers, like a dip, Sylvanus.
We'll continue on.
All right. So you make your way back. You reach a hallway that breaks into 4 ways. You guys originally went east, and that brought you into the Dragon's Lair. You would know that there are 3 doors in the Dragon's Lair that remain unopened. There is also an unopened door where you are standing to the north, and an unopened door to the west.
That's a lot of choices. You're putting a lot on us, Liz.
Where are we
Yep.
gonna finish?
Get
The
fucked,
dragon.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
Going to the dragon room first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got you. So you go back into the dragon room, but it's still freezing cold.
But no dragon respawned?
No.
Cool.
Far for you.
Yeah, because it's cold.
It's like
I'll open one of the doors. You said it was to the right, to the left, and forward?
No, it's north, south, and east.
Alright, I'll open the east door.
so this is one
Can I
directly
check it for traps first?
that was directly across from where you were. Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
I was almost a 20.
Almost.
Oh, it was
only
a
counts
2. I was
in
like
portion
10?
integrity.
Hold on.
I forgot I have a song called Ice Cave.
5.
5. Looks super safe.
Cool, I'll open it then.
You open it up, it is not locked, and you open it up, and there is like a 10 foot by 10 foot landing, and then stairs descending.
I think we should check the other doors first.
Oh, don't forget, there was also those stairs in the bathhouse room that went down that we haven't checked yet.
I know there's at least one more floor below us, and it's probably just like this floor where there was multiple ways to get down to it.
Oh, there is, there is.
I will check
Makes
the door
sense.
to the south.
The door to the south. All right. Are you opening it? All right. You open it up.
Stairs, stairs, stairs.
Thank
Put
you.
it down then up.
You open it up, and in front of you, you see. Apologies. There are so many different pages of notes I have to use for tonight, but that's honestly probably a good thing, because that means.
Sorry, did you catch it? I was like, why is he glaring at me like that while also making a face?
That means that I
I'm wearing makeup.
did all of my research and preparing for
That's
tonight, because I'm
terrible.
consulting like 6 different pages.
Buy waterproof mascara.
It is waterproof. Foundation, eh?
There are. In front of you. Are you opening the door and walking right in, or
Yes.
opening the door and staying outside?
Looking in.
You open the door and walk in, and as you do, you feel the pressure about right here on your chest, as a silver chain. Can you not choke me to death in the middle of the stream, please? Thank you. Last thing I
It's
need
one of those
is
type of streams.
last thing I need is to spend the whole
No.
stream horny.
I'm going home.
I cast kill GM.
All right, fine. Okie dokie, you already choked me, daddy. Sorry.
You might have friends watching this.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm so terribly sorry.
I don't really. Safe word is Clementine. Anyway, continue.
Hi, my name is Liz. Hi, my name is Liz, and my safe word is harder. Anyway, sorry, I was only gonna be able to keep the
Good
fact
thing
that
we're not monetized.
I relinquish you of our friendship.
it's fine.
I feel like, hey,
It's okay.
stop
He did
is a
sue
really good
me
safe
3
word.
days ago.
But anyway,
Like, stop. That's a good
So
one.
it's silver today.
a silver chain appears around your neck, along with a silver key attached to it, and in front of you, you see. Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 chests perfectly lined up about 6 inches apart from each other, all made of solid silver and all with a very large lock on them.
This is revenge for the orb room, isn't it?
T's like following Syl around as per usual. When she steps in the room, does she get a key or no?
I was tingle when he runs over to the room.
You run into the room and
Yes!
I went in on this.
Oh, you probably only get to pick one.
And none for Gretchen Wieners.
And it
you run in,
could be traps.
and Arwynn just like walks up and then just jumps in like this, and you just watch.
Oh, Lucian, you gotta get in on this.
Lucian kind of walks in and just
Lucian gets nothing.
Wait. Riv?
Riv comes in and just around the neck, and then Lucian walks in and also gets one.
Nice.
So this is a new fashion statement.
So these are all traps, right?
I like it. I'm gonna use it right now. And Arwynn kind of like just walks up and just kind of like.
Oh no, don't open the one with the gun, Arwynn.
I want 17. Just putting that
I
out
want
there.
19.
How many are there?
23.
I want 27, because I like 7 and 2.
23.
23.
I want 27! I thought you said
And
30!
and none for Gretchen Wieners.
So we try to convert platinum into gold.
You know what? I'll take one.
I'll take the first one.
Are you sure you just want the first one?
Yeah, I'll just go to the first
It's
one.
only
Are you sure,
70.
Ben?
Okay, I don't want the first one.
Well, no. I want you to pick one that you like, a number that you actually want, not just like you feel.
Sorry, my mouth.
You feel bad poo poo duty and you need to pick one.
No, it's okay. I don't mind being the ass of a joke because it's funny. And I'm the one who kind of did it by accident. I'll go for the first one. You know why not?
I'll go with. Do you help Liz? No? You sure? I'll go with 13.
Oh,
13?
I just wheezed so hard.
I'm gonna go with my lucky number.
Dude, literally the picture.
So, are you doing one?
Yeah, I'll do one. No problem.
What number does Arwynn, Riv, and Lucian pick? Is it
Like,
27?
poo-poo duty was so fun.
It's like it's something you would usually say, but now you have to hear it from Liz.
Alright, so which one did you pick? 19?
19.
Ooh,
So it's 23, 22, 21, 20, 19.
20. Forgot to count back from
The
27.
only one trapped.
Power word kill.
Make an intelligence saving throw for me. I'm kidding with you. I'm fucking with you.
I'm
She opens the chest and it immediately goes down like 3 intelligence points.
It's just like a mind flare, and I'm just
17.
like,
Is it flat?
What's Arwynn's favorite number?
It's 7.
Or what says 14 and 12 a lot when
8
guessing
for
dice rolls.
infinity. Or boobies if you turn it side.
Yes! I agree with that.
8 actually makes sense for Arwynn.
Boo.
Oh, should I let the DM pick it since she can see the list?
No. I said 8 was actually a good choice for Arwynn. It'll work out.
What is Lucian gonna choose? What number? I'm just curious.
69. No, okay.
23.
4. No.
Can
Lucian.
Lucian take 9 and Riv take 6?
No.
Lucian walks all the way down to the end. It's number 23 at the very last one and just kind of stands there, and him and Fen are kind of bookending. Riv doesn't seem to process that, like, what is going on, so she's just kind of, like, really excitedly watching all of you guys right now. Cute. Before she does anything.
So she'd probably just like clop on over to
Who did I
where
pick one?
Clop on.
Who you want to open yours first?
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna pick one
Oh,
for Riv.
yeah, pick one.
I think she should.
Oh, no, so what number did you pick again?
13.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Unless you have like
9,
an
10,
actual number.
11,
Maybe
12,
she should pick the
13.
I do have one.
Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
Fen, pick the first one.
Oh, right.
I had a whole laugh about it.
So,
when she
who-
said Lucian was
who
next
wants to open
Fen,
them
I was
first?
like,
Okay, I was
What?
gonna say I have a
Me?
number
I wanna
idea
open one
for
first.
Riv. Yeah.
Riv, like, doesn't get the whole concept of, like, she is a dragon, and doesn't get the whole concept of, I have a key, I can unlock a chest and get loot. Because that's not really, like, the way that a dragon would think.
I was just gonna message her to like
Yes.
to stand in front of one.
I also don't know that she could actually operate the key to get a chest, so
She just likes to be included, you know.
She's probably like just jingling it.
Yeah.
I'm opening it first.
you're opening yours first?
Trap.
Alright, you open up your chest, and there is 25 2,500 gold pieces worth
Oh.
of
Good.
it is, well, you open it up first, and it is it is like a bag, a nice bag, like a light blue velvet bag. And as you open it up, it's dust. But then as you kind of like take a little bit out and look at it, you are able to immediately recognize it as you have spent a lot of time in the nobility. No.
Oh.
And you recognize it as 2,500 gold pieces worth of lapis lazuli dust.
Ooh, that's rare as fuck.
It's also good for,
Tattoos. Sorry, tattoos.
indeed,
My skin is purple. It wouldn't look good.
light
Lapis
blue.
lazuli.
What?
I don't know
Light
the rest
blue?
of the song.
I mean, you can always
Your
give it to
skin's
somebody else
purple?
too. Maybe there will be a trade among us.
Your
Give
opinion,
2,500 gold
your
pieces.
opinion is wrong.
I mean, you also should probably ask someone first what lapis lazuli does as far as it in a tattoo goes.
What does it does?
I
You
got the
have no
tattoo
idea.
watch.
You have no idea. You would have to get back to Baldur's Gate.
I only know amethyst.
Also, we never.
You make a DC 12 history check to see, like, because you weren't specifically learning this. This is just like to see if you remember hearing an Austriana say these things as you're working on enchantments, and you're just like, this ingredient, and it's just like, wrong, this ingredient, wrong, this ingredient, wrong, this ingredient. I got it, wrong.
15.
15. You would know that lapis lazuli can be used to grant a creature spellcasting abilities of specific spells that they might not otherwise have access to that don't cost spell slots. The magic is actually stored daily in the tattoo itself and allows you to expend spells that way.
Also, after the chess, we didn't ever identify that book.
That's true. What did you roll for that?
26.
26?
I was really proud of it, and then we
Yeah.
didn't do it.
That's fine. Let me
Sorry, get over it. Oh, I thought you were pissed.
Yeah.
No, I accidentally hit my cup on the dice box.
Damn, Manny.
Dang, Zaddy.
We need to treat our dice
It's
box
so
good, otherwise
funny.
we're gonna have bad decisions like this one.
What?
So we need to treat ours well, or otherwise we're gonna get the bad luck curse of this one.
So,
I just tried to put that one down here and I said no.
the book is an incredibly rare item. Very rare, actually. It is a manual of bodily health. This book contains health and diet tips, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your Constitution score increases by 2, as does your maximum score for that ability. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it in a century.
Oh, is this that book that I found in that random room?
Yes.
Or... I was thinking it was like my new foci book, and I was like, eh? But also you said a lot of words really fast, so can you send that to me?
Yes, I can.
Cool.
It's essentially, you have to spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days reading, studying the book. If you do, your con max goes from 20 to 22, and your current con score also increases by 2.
And then it restores in a century, so keep it because I'll still be alive. So.
Well,
We'll just pass it around.
Can I continuously use it, or you only get like one use of it?
You could theoretically use it again in a century if you really wanted to.
Oh, in a century, okay.
I'd be willing to buy that off you.
100 years. Anyway.
Oh, seriously.
I don't know what my con is.
Who opens what? Oh.
What's your con?
I'll
11.
open the next chest.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
I'll open mine next.
Right, Fen.
Okay.
You open up your chest.
Mm-hmm.
It is a reddish brown leather bag, and as you open it up, you see 2,200 gold pieces worth of amber dust.
Oh.
That's like goldish.
Amber? It's like reddish brown.
I know what it looks like.
Yes.
If anyone's got gold,
Like
gold dust.
Syl would be able to inform you that is amber infused into a magical tattoo will increase your body's natural strength.
Alright, well, if anybody gets amethyst, let me know. I'm willing to trade. Strength. I mean, I can always sell it or just give it to Nostriana, but still cool.
Who wants to go next?
Wanna go next?
No.
Okay.
Syl, you open yours?
Yes.
You open up yours, and it is to make sure I got all my colors right for this. Your bag is kind of an interesting color. It is mainly like black satin with like light blues and a little bit of like green and yellow sort of woven about it, almost like a translucent sense. And as you open it and look at the dust inside, it is the same sort of color. It is like very, it's dark, but at the same time it's got sort of like dulled neon dark blue, dulled neon light blue, dulled neon green, dulled neon yellow, even a little bit of like orangish in there as well. You recognize this as Star Labradorite.
I knew what it was as soon as you described it. I have a piece of it. It's really pretty.
Labrador the dog?
Like Labrador the dog, and then
Like-
Ite at the end of it.
Labro. Wait.
No.
Labrado.
Labradorite.
Yeah, that's right.
It is 2,500 gold pieces worth, and you know if infused into a tattoo, it can start making your body naturally resistant against force damage.
That's cool.
I can already do that.
A
I'm T.
shield.
I'm a monk. I
I
take
know,
that
I have a
spell.
bird.
Oh.
I have a brooch.
Oh. So, who's next?
It's
the
kind of
keys-
like Tolution, like.
Do the keys
Delusional-
disappear as you use them?
What? Yes, they do.
I'm gonna do it. I think after.
I believe this is green, but I just
Snort it.
want to be sure.
No!
The forbidden cocaine.
Immediately dies.
Yes.
Just step out and step
Lucian opens his up, and his bag is like a another same sort of velvet material. It is like a very light green, like almost like grass on like the first or second day of spring green. It's very pretty. It's 2,200 gold pieces worth, and still you would recognize this as peridot dust, and it can be used to naturally increase a little bit more green, a little bit less glow in the dark color than that. But it can be used to not quite. It can be used to naturally increase how fast a body is able to travel.
Oh, cool.
So if you really want like a specific. Oh, well, no, now my laptop's not gonna load, so fuck you guys.
Does he know that?
He would not unless you told him.
Oh,
this color.
I would offer, since this is technically in.
Oh, grass green.
I can't tell the difference.
Oh, well, I have to say, yeah, you don't need to see it. So, T, you finally open yours?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'll tell him since it's technically like my expertise.
So how many of our NPCs do you think have been warped here?
What?
I don't know, whoever works for that charm.
No.
Yeah, T opens hers.
Question.
Yeah.
Your bag is a very, like, deep green, like, koi pond in the middle of a temple, like, deep green. And as you look at it, you're familiar with enough idols that you've seen made out of this. It is jade dust.
Nice.
Still, you would know that this dust can be used. It is 2,500 gold pieces worth. You would know that this dust, if infused into the body, can increase the hardiness of the body, not by increasing its constitution score, but by directly increasing its HP maximum.
That's pretty good.
I already have the tough feet.
Now you can have extra tough.
Finally, Arwynn
Always
will open
good,
theirs.
Or salad.
I was hoping for a wisdom one.
That's fair.
Arwynn opens theirs, and it is like a light blue mixed with purple, just a very pretty sort of like pastel, but kind of like sullen color. As Arwynn's contains Star Angelite. So you would know, put on a body. This can help protect someone from feeling cold and taking damage from cold-related spells.
Could have used that before.
So the 6 chests are open. Riv is just kind of excitedly looking over what you guys got, but after seeing everyone kind of open their stuff, she's kind of just now hanging towards the entrance, just kind of like peeking out, kind of like looking around, making sure there's no other dragons in the area.
Oh, our keys disappeared.
All of your keys disappeared. Yes, there's
I
just
don't
the
know
one
if we
still on
could
her neck.
open one for her, because I don't know if like if we took it, if it would just like
I
disappear
mean, if we
from
don't
our
like
hands.
rip it off her neck, but like put
Yeah.
it in and twist
Could
it
we?
for her.
Riv,
You can certainly try. That's what
would
you're
you
gonna say,
like
right?
a chest to open, just like we all did?
Chest?
That's what the thing around your neck is for. Well, the new thing, not the old thing.
It's a key.
Oh, okay, you know what a key is. That's what the key is for. Yes.
I think she may have a higher intelligence than you.
It's not
She
very
definitely
hard.
has a higher one than me.
Only if you'd like. You don't have to.
I don't. The dust is pretty.
Do you want your own dust for
I-
your hoard?
I can't use dust.
You
Can't
might-
use gold either, but you have some.
You might be able to one day.
There's also more than one use than just keeping it as dust. It can be infused into the body, much similar to if Riv was at the tournament, right? And like saw matches.
Is it inhumane to give a dragon a tattoo?
To like how me
The dragon
and
with the girl.
Rax did, where ours, well, more so for Rax, where it came out and protected her.
You can't tattoo scales. And it's just she's just kind of sitting at the
You're a
doorway.
monster or
I
something.
made one comment. I'm sorry. I didn't think they were gonna react.
Is anybody doing anything? She's just kind of sitting at the door.
She doesn't seem like she's into it, so I'm not gonna force
Does
it.
everyone leave the room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out of the room, and once everyone else is out, I'm gonna step back in.
And we lock him in.
You step back in, nothing happens.
He kind of does like one of those like mini temper tantrums, and then like composes himself and steps back out.
lesson
from the last
crypt?
We can use that to benefit people. What's in the chest? We just have to walk you up to a chest.
She just kind of extends her neck out then.
Alright, whatever chest she's standing in front of. I'll
She's standing by the door. She's just kind of stretching her neck out and giving you access to it at least.
I don't think I can take it off of you. You have to just come over.
Just say, "Come with me," and
Please.
lead her over.
Riv doesn't seem too into this.
Yeah, she kind of seems like she would kind of begrudgingly kind of just walks up to a random chest.
Alright, and I'll just put the key in for her.
You do it for her.
Like,
Oh.
not off of her neck, but like insert the key.
It electrocutes you.
Uh-oh. Oh no, you activate a trap. I leave the room.
See you next year.
What are we gonna do? Grab her claw and then hold the key with the claw?
Just don't think she was meant to open it.
So,
Oh, the trap's really bad.
give me 1 second.
Oh no!
I had faith in you guys for this at least. So I didn't have this prepared immediately, but give me a second.
But she got a key, so she would have had to open it.
I think it's just whoever has the key has to open it, otherwise it thinks it's like you're cheating.
But I didn't
Like
take
you
it off
kill
of
somebody
her.
else and then you use the key.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hey, maybe
Yeah.
these people were rich. Rich people are mean. Sorry if we have any rich viewers, I don't know.
Viewers.
The people watching.
If there is anyone watching. Wow. Thanks.
8.
Sorry, this is fun. I just wanted.
Oh, I thought Liz rolled it.
No, I just wanted to. Oh, oh. What was it?
4.
4. You're not getting it back.
Give it back.
You're
That's how you behave.
naughty.
Say, Lucian has already exited. Who has exited the room at this point?
I have.
Would have.
Kai, were you still in there or no?
No,
I
I
left.
Okay.
You came to say hello?
Stop opening the bag. Hey!
That's all I had left.
You slut! Put it back!
Oh, that's a big load.
Oh! Is this everything? Move the chest.
Okay.
Out of the way!
She did the same thing when she said move the chest. I was like, alright.
Yeah.
Anything that was taken, return to me now.
I did.
I don't see anything else.
Everything.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
All right. So T. You two done? All right. As you insert the key into the chest.
It's just those two in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Not a fade out.
Oh hell yeah.
The chest, like, rumbles slightly. You just like feel it just kind of like shake, and then kind of from the chest you just hear.
Uh-oh.
It opens slightly, and you can see a tongue just sort of peek out of the chest.
Alright, I yank Riv back and start running towards the door.
I need you and Riv to roll for initiative.
Oh my god, there it is!
I do the chest idle animation.
Oh,
You're like-
don't do that. No, I didn't.
Wasn't that god awful? Oh, kitty.
I guess we can't because we're locked out.
Oh, it's a chunky boy.
Oh my god, I'm so glad.
Correct.
I was gonna help Riv too. I'm so glad I didn't. No offense.
Should have mage handed it.
I might give a key if it's not supposed to be used.
Yeah.
Oh, because we asked her in.
What are you trying to
I
do
mean, it's
there,
supposed
buddy?
to be used just
He
by
wants
her.
the string. Oh. Oh, cool. You have a mini for it.
I do.
Can I pick it up and look at it if I put it back?
Sure.
No.
It looks really cool.
Go for it.
Very good, hon.
Cat the guy.
What? Which part? Oh.
He's so cute. I love him.
So you Fran left.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Catfield. Alrighty.
That's his forever. Oh, Mr. Catfield.
So what did you roll, T?
24.
Riv rolled an 11.
Rolled a 11 or a total
He's
11.
like so intrigued. He's like,
Is it just that one, or is it the whole room?
No, it's just that one.
he doesn't know what it is.
So T, you're up first.
Sorry,
Is the
buddy.
door shut?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna lay into it.
As I say, it's just you and Riv alone in here.
Spaghetti noodle.
Yeah, I don't want him to choke on it.
Good thing we have a healer though for after.
Yeah, so...
Too bad the healer only had a short rest.
Well, yeah, first
Heal.
staff attack.
I had long rest.
I have a short
I asked. They
Unnatural
said it.
20?
A natural 20? Yeah, that'll hit, absolutely.
Do you want me to roll all of them first or the damage first?
Give me the damage first.
Hello, King Chonk.
Great. 7.
Gotcha.
There's people watching. Keep that down.
Hey.
Sorry. Oh my.
Oh my.
It's right on the tip of your water bottle. His
24.
24 to hit?
Yes.
It's on it.
Absolutely.
It's on it.
You're
11 damage.
Gotcha.
Oh, hell yeah.
you're really
Is it looking any kind of way yet?
Looks fine.
Alright, I'll use a key point, flurry of blows.
Give me-
Fuck off.
Give me that pop pop.
Skibidi boom bada.
It's gonna be an 18.
Like you rolled a
hit.
natural 18 or 18 total?
18 total.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
You okay, kitty?
10 damage with the first one.
Gotcha.
$17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Try and remember
Ooh,
what the CR
max
then
roll.
is. Not too sure.
11 damage.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking Dark Souls.
It's looking bloody.
Alright. That's it. That's
I
all I
think
can
that's
do.
my list.
It is its turn next, and as you kind of unarmed strike it, you kind of punch down on it. It sort of like launches itself up at you and tries to bite you.
Okay.
Oh, he chomp.
I don't believe that hits. That is a 16 to hit.
That was
Kinda-
it, I think.
It kind of like latches onto your arm, but it doesn't really like sink. It doesn't really sink in. You just like are trying to like shake it off as Riv is going to attempt to lay into it. She is going to like see it try to bite you and try to bite it back.
Hey, that's not your one.
I imagine she just gets next up to T.
I guess he got some.
She is going to hit. She deals 11 points of damage to it.
Ooh, nice.
As it is looking pretty rough. That brings us back to T's turn.
And I think.
And then I keep swinging.
There's a lot
And I
going
hit.
on. He's so
And I
stimulated.
hit. And I hit again.
15.
15. That'll hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, maybe because it's wood.
8.
Yeah, that is enough as you kind of strike down through it and it kind of like bounces back. And as it does, you can see it like kind of crawl back into place and shut and just return to its regular chest-like form.
You told that bitch what for.
Can I try and like just kick the lid off of it and see if there's anything in it now?
Bites your foot. She just turns the battle music back on. I'm sorry,
You attempt to kick it.
Like like the lid off.
You kick it and you can. It starts rumbling again, and the tongue comes back out. And it's back down as a mimic.
I thought we killed it.
You did, but
It's
it
a
reset
spell.
itself,
It's a spell.
and then you immediately was like, "Let's do it again."
Oops.
Another
I
one.
can kill it. It's dead. You said it went back to being a chest, so I thought it was a normal chest that I could open now.
No, I think they're all. I'm assuming they're all affected by that spell.
So we're gonna come
I'll
back
say-
here and farm EXP.
I'll say you watch as the chest becomes a mimic as the door shuts for all of you guys, and then you watch as the door opens back up and the chest pops back into place. And I'm like, thank God that's over with. She kicks it, the tongue comes back out, and the door shuts again, and you're like, I will say, for brevity's sake, you spend the next minute with Riv taking this thing down again.
I just imagine like So just slightly hitting his forehead against the door.
Bruh. I'm gonna have to kick you off the table.
You're being a little
Chill.
punk right there.
He's in the box.
Assuming they come
What's
back
in the
out,
box?
T's hair is all frazzled.
What's
What
in-
happened?
Alright, so T, you managed to fight back the mimic a second time. What do you do?
Kick it.
Oh, he's purring.
Let's go. Just walk towards the door.
But you feel real stupid right now.
Riv walks out the door with you, and as she does, you watch the key shimmer and disappear, but the necklace remains. And as it does,
A bag of dust appears.
wow, very good, hon.
Hey, that's catching on.
Maybe get some intelligence increasing dust without realizing.
The shade of it out. Hey, no, just not for you. See? It gets him to stop.
You watch as a bright yellow bag of like
Yellow?
a yellowish goldish like bag of dust just kind of appears where the key was, and you can see it's hanging open a little bit. You can see topaz dust
Uh-huh.
Do I know
in the bag. Yes, you know that can be used to increase a creature's natural intelligence.
I'll just
What
tell that
color
to
is
Riv, even though
topaz?
she
Yellow.
can't get a tattoo. I figure she would want to know what she
Riv,
got.
Can I trade with you?
I can get smarter.
Yes. But so you just know what kind of dust it is in case anyone ever wants to trade or buy it off you.
Don't forget, there are jewelers in the city. I'm talking to Kai. You could always see if you could trade it for different gems.
Well, he wants the gold dust because I think gold tattoos would look cool on him and he would like them on his forehead.
But then ask him for the jeweler.
I mean, you could
That's
also
for the
just
jeweler.
get just straight up gold tattoos.
I know, but they
got a
wouldn't be
white one.
special.
I mean, do you need intelligence?
I already have 2 magical tattoos.
Wait, let me check real quick. I believe there's
I would
another
like
gold
some-
gem on here. If I'm not mistaken, that's actually probably more gold than topaz is.
Real quick, I'm gonna check my phone, but for a
Pyrite,
table that
full
you
gold?
sent me for
Yes,
one of
there
the
is.
items that I have.
There's star
Because I keep forgetting that I
citrine.
have it.
Oh, that's my birthstone.
So there's star citrine dust that you could get.
But I
Where's-
couldn't
where's
because I
that
didn't
one?
open the right
What?
one.
Where's February's?
February's birthstone? Aquamarine.
That's right.
Or no, we're amethyst. That's right, because I have birthstone earrings.
Mine's ugly.
I'm gonna use
What?
that fuzzy
I
bag
have
that you
opal.
gave me. Because I forgot that you gave me that fuzzy bag that I can literally use up to 3 times a day, so I'm gonna roll it for an animal.
Go for it.
Because I keep thinking about using it in the middle of the battle, and that's going to waste a turn. So I have the table up for.
Gotcha. Roll it.
So that's a 6.
An ant.
The giant badger.
Gotcha. So you pull out a thing of fuzz and you throw it on the ground, and as it hits the ground, you see the fuzz just expand until it just.
Oh, hello.
Ow.
Yes, you're so good.
It's kind of it's like skittering around.
So we
I
have
just like-
Mipsy, and he'll be Mopsy until he dies at the dawn.
Does he also have problems with his bowel movements?
How big is a
I
giant
don't know.
badger?
Then he'd be drifty.
With Pokemon
A
stuff.
giant badger is considered a medium creature.
So it's like big dog size?
Yeah, I was about to say it's about Great Dane size.
You cannot ride a T.
No, I was like just thinking like it could be like direwolf, like
Oh no! It goes. The next one is panther, and the one after that is giant elk, which the giant elks are really big. So, but yes, come on, Mopsy, let's go explore together.
Just kind of like skittering around all over the place. Riv and it start kind of like playing a little bit, you know. But you could potentially trade your dust for Star Citrine if you so chose. Still, you would if you heard Kai lamenting over his lack of gold dust, I'm sure. If you thought of the Star Citrine, Sil would recommend that to you in the fact that it can give resistance against lightning.
I thought you were gonna say fire and I was gonna fucking cry.
No, it gives resistance against lightning. It's gold.
Nice.
Conducts electricity.
T just raised his eyebrow at you.
What? Oh.
That's like her thing, dude.
No, you're temp.
Tempestuous creature.
So, what do you guys do now?
This
So
is
we
the badger
checked-
extreme, isn't
So
it?
we checked the treasure room, we checked the downstairs room, and then there's one more room to the north, I believe.
Yes.
West.
More chests.
No, west is
more
where we
chests.
came
West,
from.
west,
more
west,
chests.
west is the stairs. East is where you came from. West is stairs. South was chests.
Okay, so we'll just check the next door that we hadn't checked
I guess
yet.
our map was flopped from last week.
Excuse me.
I just remember we started in the left.
Yeah, in the east. That's north.
That's what I'm saying. My mental map
Yes.
Left
Where
is
it
the
is.
east.
Okay, so the door we haven't opened yet, we're gonna go open it.
Yeah, that.
No,
I get my east. This is why I never eat shredded least. Wait. Fuck.
Straight east.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Ah, we opened the door, please!
You open the door?
Yes.
You open the door and you can see glimmering silver piled in like a fucking like small 7-foot tall mountain in front of you with
That's
like a
weird.
glittering hand like blade handle stuck at the top of it.
Oh, this seems sus.
Can you show yourself, Kai?
Wait, it's
Like
just a silver mountain type thing?
It's a mountain of silver pieces.
hmm.
But the sword.
As I say,
So
Again.
since the dragon's dead, that's like
His horde, maybe? Ooh,
That means it's up for grabs!
everybody just opens their bags and just starts like shuffling it.
I want that sword. That's kind of my thing.
Wait,
if
can
you
I
guys
take a
haven't
step
noticed.
into the room?
Really,
Does anything
sword
happen?
to begin with.
I use my sword all the time.
You take a step into the room? No, nothing happens.
I'm confused. What?
I
Just a
bend down and
Yeah.
scoop up a handful of coins.
I was like, yeah.
You.
Nothing happens? No.
Alright, cool, I start stuffing it into my bags.
To get all of these coins into your various bags, it's probably going to take the better part of about an hour.
I
That's
want that sword.
All right, so you grab the sword. It seems to be a long sword, and it kind of in a falchion-like shape, and it appears to be magical.
Do you want me, do you want me to identify it?
You give it to Sil.
Yeah.
Sil,
I'm
do
only
identify. All right, so after 10 minutes, because you can do this faster than they can all get these silver pieces in their bags, it is a +1 longsword.
I'll mention it too, Ben.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
It's a +1 long sword.
What does +1 mean?
It means it's better than normal.
Ah, I've never heard this term before.
God.
Anyways, thank you, Sylvanus. I appreciate your time.
So how many silver pieces is a 7-foot mound?
So I don't know how you're going to split this up between all of you, but it comes to a total of 18,500 silver
We're not
pieces.
taking it all. We're not taking it all.
More than-
Yes, we are.
Did I just get a bag of holding? Or something? Did I just get a bag of holding?
You did.
I did.
You know? He did.
Wait, no, I did. I did, I have a bag of holding!
18,000 what?
18,500 gold pieces.
So how much could I fill the entire bag with?
You could put
don't forget
you could put the
Lucian's
silver you could put the silver pieces in there, and it would take
So
up pretty much
divided
the
by
entire
6.
space.
So 100 and... Wait, so... 180... And what is that in gold?
Are you okay?
1,850 gold pieces.
Divided by 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't think they take the time to count
Is
it.
it 380 times 6 then do the remainder?
I'll just take 300 silver.
Well,
just
it's
shoveling.
308 repeating, so just give everyone 307 and only one person 308.
Oh wait, so we're technically taking 600 silver because it would be doubled because that's how
No,
much it would be
10.
in gold.
Yes, it would be 10 times that amount, so everyone would be taking about 3,000 silver pieces.
Oh, never mind. I'm not taking. I can't hold that much.
Oh, it's okay, I'll take your portion. And
Kai does have a bag of, like, for logistics sakes, Kai does have a bag of holding that is currently empty that would be able to fit this entire mountain in it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, he's just holding it open and like grinning as everyone.
I was going to say, because, like, do keep in mind that, like, this will amount to eventually everyone getting 307 gold pieces, but for right now you do have it in silver.
Mm-hmm.
So keep in mind this may alter some
This
may alter some interactions, because this would be kind of the equivalent of, like, you know, we go to B-dubs after this session is over, and they say, hey, your bill came to $34, and you're like, I got this. Pull out like a giant bag of dimes, going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Like, you're probably gonna piss some people off if you pay all this in silver.
Honey. Don't worry, I got you, Tip.
So for now, I'm gonna write 18,500 silver pieces on my sheet.
That's how much it's equal in gold.
No, 18,500 silver pieces equals
okay,
1,850 gold.
So now I have 18,509 silver pieces.
Just keep that separate, because you all will have to split that when you get back to town.
Yes.
But I digress. That is the only thing that is in this room. So where would you guys like to go now?
This dragon had it pretty good.
So we've done everything for the dragon rooms.
That is correct.
Kai is very pleased. He is happy now.
There is the stairwell to the east side, and then there is, if you go back outside of the dragon room, there is still a room to the north and a room to the west.
To the north. North seems to be treating us pretty good recently.
I have money.
Very good, hon.
Stop that!
I can't help.
I'm no himbo fool!
It's your name in the chat, but okay.
Wait, I forgot. Is this a tiefling
Yeah,
himbo?
tiefling himbo.
I forgot.
I sometimes forget what mine is as well.
Anyways, yeah, I'll
mine
just
still-
check the north room. Cover your ears, Mopsy.
Yeah.
So, you guys go north next? If
Yeah.
you're following Fen?
Sure.
Into the thick of it.
Fen, you just walk right up and try to open the door?
Mage hand that door open.
It's locked.
Oh.
Knock. Or I can pick it. I'll pick the lock. I pick the
Hello?
lock.
I would say
Didn't
not,
you break
not
yours?
just. Yes.
Yeah, I think Arwyn's is broken too.
I'll do it.
I just want to.
T, roll me a lockpick check.
I just want to point out
Successful
that
check.
That's...
using knock also makes a lot
Stealth
of
plus
noise.
proficiency.
Nope. Dexterity plus
What if
proficiency.
there's more money? Oh.
What if there's more enemies?
But what
I
if
got
it's money?
More money.
I rather Kai's just cradling the bag of holding while arguing with
26, that's absolutely enough to open it. That said, did anyone check this door for any traps or anything, or no?
Nope.
I'm not standing right by the door, by the way.
Well, since I'm the one touching the door, it's gonna happen.
All right,
The door turns into a mimic!
So T, you're able to unlock the door. Do you push it open?
No, I unlock it and then I step back.
Oh, then I'll open it
Are
from
you
30
kidding me?
feet away with my
I didn't
mage
know what
hand.
this was.
Okay. How do you open it with your mage hand? And where is everyone positioned in this hallway to open the door?
Well, I'm 30 feet away from the door.
I would literally just.
I'm
like,
assuming
step
everybody would
aside.
stand back with me.
I think everyone would be behind Fen because he's the only one.
Everyone's like Scooby Dooing like behind.
I'm,
only found there.
I'm the only one
Behind
safely
Ken,
away.
standing to the side.
I feel like she's building us up to tell us there's no traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no trap. It's just hilarious to see, like, as soon as
Ah!
you guys are like, yeah, we go and just open the door. You sure about that? All of a sudden, everyone is like, oh, fuck! Metagame, get away from the door!
To be fair, I
To
would
the
have
door.
my mage hand before you scared me.
Yeah, you open the...
Alright, looks good. T, you go first. Please.
So you just like whacked your ass with
That's
a staff
funny.
and said you went first.
Oh, I didn't think that was your type.
So, so you're the first one through the door?
Yeah, I'll go
I'm
in.
going home.
How do you walk into the
You
room?
can't have your
I'm
ride.
I just went to it.
Oh,
I don't know how I walk in like that. Yeah, for the girl like. I think that's from like some fashion show. I don't know, but yeah, I just walk in.
so you walk in?
Hello.
Is there money?
No. It's the echo back.
That's funny.
Alright, where is my song for this?
Oh no. I'm only imagining that South Park episode about Inception when they're making.
Yeah, they're like.
Aww.
Oh. It's not the Black Bears music.
Sounds sad.
No. You walk in, and it's a well-lit room, and you immediately see there's like wires and beakers full of liquid and different like mason jars full of different ingredients kind of set up all along the walls. You notice several sets of alchemist tools and different potion makers tools and herbalist tools, as you have found the arcane apothecary.
Ooh. I definitely want some ingredients from here if I can find any.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do an investigation check for any like cool dried flowers or anything like that, if possible.
Try to see if there's any recipes.
Yeah, make an investigation check, both of you. Are there like bookshelves? Curiously enough, no bookshelves. There's just a single book on the central table. I want to look at the book.
I got a 9, so.
You're not quite sure what any of this stuff is, but feel free to take some dried leaves and different dried spices and ingredients and things like that.
Mhm.
I assume it was investigation.
Yes.
Natural 20.
A natural 20.
Oh, is that organized?
Yes, I will send them to you either at the break or after the session. But you managed to find 2 recipes in here. One is a recipe detailing how to make a potion of healing,
Ooh.
and one is detailing how to make a potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
As you're looking at the book, what languages do you speak?
Infernal and common.
You're not able to read the book, but there appears to be a lot of drawings of different like vials and stuff, and you actually recognize a few of them because there are a number of capped sort of potions that are all sitting on the central table. They're kind of like sitting as like group of 2, group of 2, group of 2, group of 2, group of 2.
I'll motion for Fen to come over.
You perched up like a dog with purpose. Me and Mopsy come over. Okay, 1 second. Mopsy, what do you think?
It takes you a little bit to get through because it's once again like this weird bastardization of like ancient Draconic that is almost not even a language. But you're able to make out a couple pieces. Actually, make an intelligence check for me.
You're great at those, right?
Get +1. So that unnatural 20.
Better than -1.
True.
You're able to make out the fact that a lot of this is detailing. You're not quite. You don't have proficiencies with alchemist tools, do you?
I don't think so.
It's kind of detailing things that go into the potions that are sitting on this table here. But you're able to pick up the fact that the potions in the central part of the table are they are meant for consumption. They have these appear to be very old potions. Like these are not potions that you would find in any local shop. These are like you immediately call to mind when Syl was describing the spell that is affecting your wrist and the back of your neck. You kind of like get the vibe that like whoever was dabbling in things that would have spells like that housed in their temple. Specifically, you remember that, or just freeze. That's fine. I didn't need my notes. The name Reciphalum comes to mind.
Oh, I do. I remember his name.
Yes.
A
As
possible elf.
this was his
Laboratory.
house, so to speak.
That too.
You sense that these might have been something he was dabbling in potions that have effects that are no longer seen, but they appear to all be meant for consumption. Some of them appear to have lesser effects than others. The ones with lesser effects also seem to have fairly insignificant potential drawbacks associated with them. It seems to just, do a positive at some slight inconvenience, while other ones seem to offer more trade-off effects of gaining something at the expense of losing something, not necessarily being left without, but just one of them details like gaining the ability of being able to suddenly masterfully use a bow without any previous experience, but forgetting how to sword fight despite the fact that you've used a sword since
Is
youth.
it permanent or like for a certain amount of time?
Many of the changes appear to be permanent. And some of the potions farther down the table appear to offer some fairly significant boons at a price.
May I take a look at this?
Sure. I'm gonna go to the ones on the end of the table.
That said, so
These are all drinkable.
we're going to
You're not gonna tell us not to drink them.
we're going to lay these out in order. So if you could, somebody could catch these and kind of lay them out across the table. You would see first, the first 6 potions are all sort of grouped together, and that is the potion of Titans.
Do you wanna go
I'm
first?
assuming we're all just gonna fucking like grab them off the table.
I figured we were going furthest, right? No?
Okay, we can, yeah, if you'd like.
Okay, potion of Titans.
Potion of fluid motion.
Ooh.
Put this on a 3. This is the potion of everlasting life.
Alright, that's sus.
That's one of the ones that is still grouped in with a minor boon with no significant consequences. Potion of Celestine Soul. Potion of infinite knowledge.
I like books and knowledge.
Potion of serpentine charm.
Ooh.
Could we, before we take any of these, let someone that actually works with potions and scrolls try to identify what some of these
I'm
can
not
do?
drinking it right away.
Well, you also drank the thing in the church right away without me finishing what it was.
Oh,
going to do.
well, I didn't realize that you're my dad.
Well, I'm also your partner.
I'm
How
literally,
silly it is.
I was to say, I'm literally just picturing that the one thing, you know, like the drawings that are made out of like the little slashes. That's like the little figure with the bunny ears. That is just like, you know, like made to like look like this or like this, as it just is like drawn in like comment sections or things like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
was to say, I love that you remind me of just that one. It's like, you're not my dad, or my boss, or God. So up next, you have the potion of metamorphosis.
Oh.
To put that on a
Can't
7.
drow anymore.
I read a book about that in high school, but I don't want that potion.
On 8 here.
Called the Metamorphosis.
Is that one on 7?
You handed me a 3. I can put it on.
Oh,
7.
sorry.
I was trying to
yes.
lay it down on the number you give it to me.
On an 8 here, the potion of tempered fate.
Ooh.
On a 9, potion of the Eternals.
I think we're already intertwined.
10, potion of symphonic silence.
Don't let Sylvanus use it on me.
I'm about to.
11.
Takes that one, and just whenever Kai's being annoying, shut up!
11, potion of past echoes.
That might be like a tied to
The Echo Knight thing, yeah.
maybe a similar feature.
Nope. And finally,
Try to
12,
figure it out.
potion of Castalia.
Oh, these all sound badass.
Could I? Because I am familiar with alchemist tools and doing stuff with potions / scrolls.
That
Be able
one's a
to
different combo.
figure out something about these.
I think she ran.
Yeah, make
Because
a
Ben couldn't.
make a check and add your intelligence modifier and your proficiency bonus.
So is
Can I
it?
have the name of 5 again?
Potion of infinite knowledge.
So is it still like telling us what these are as like he's
24.
figuring it out, or they're labeled?
Damn, you're rolling good tonight.
The first roll was the bad
Like, do we
one.
know what they are, or
Yes.
are you just telling us to tell us?
What? Fen would have been able to read enough to glean the names,
Gotcha.
and would know that the first 6 appear to feature effects that offer a very minor boon with a very an equally minor setback that seems fairly insignificant. With the 6 from the D8 up, so 7 up, appear to offer more major permanent offers of power at an equal disadvantage. I will say still, one of the things that you do pick up is it appears that this, like one of the points that this is making with these potions is it's offering power, but kind of honestly like stressing the point in an honest point of view that power doesn't come for free. Not necessarily in an evil sense, but more so in a
Balance.
Equivalent exchange.
I was going to say in like a balanced extent. Like even the most powerful potion that they're able to brew pulls an equal amount of power away as that which it grants. It doesn't take more than it needs to. It doesn't have any like maleficent
Malignant?
yes, I was trying to
Malicious?
go. Yes, malicious intent. It is More
just
so,
is?
just it does what it does. It's balance. It's yin and yang. It's fire and water. It's
I repeat what I read, by the way. I'm not just like.
but you would be
I'd like
able
to keep this book.
you would
Sure.
be able to glean a little bit more information than Fen, as far as the first 6 potions go.
Before you tell me that, could you tell me the name of the book? Because I
I
plan
think it's
to
just his journal.
I plan to bring this to.
Yeah,
AA.
it is just a journal.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have a name.
What's the name of the owner?
Recephalum.
Recephalum. You already have the name.
Okay.
You got it from earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you look back, if you look back in your notes. There you go.
Recephalum.
Yep.
That's how I spelled it.
So as they're like reading and talking about it, Kai's just like,
Before you do that,
Which one do you grab as I'm about to tell Syl which certain ones do?
The
Is
third
that
one.
is that the potion of everlasting life? So you would see that the potion of Titans seems to increase a person's potion of Titans. We're starting at the beginning.
Yeah, sorry.
You only really get a really good glimpse of like what the first 6 do necessarily. The potion of Titans seems like it is able to increase a person's natural strength. The potion of fluid motion seems to increase a person's natural dexterity. A potion of everlasting life seems to increase a person's natural constitution. A potion of celestine soul appears to increase a person's natural wisdom. A potion of infinite knowledge appears to increase a person's natural intelligence. And a potion of serpentine charm appears to increase a person's natural charisma.
And these have no minor.
No, they have minor.
They have
effects.
minor.
So I'll
There's
keep them.
minor effects, positive and negative. So Kai, you take the potion of everlasting life. Do you drink it?
not yet.
So you see Kai pick up the potion of everlasting life. He's kind of folding it, swirling it.
It would take off his reading glasses for a moment. Before you even drink that, you do need to know that there is a side effect to these.
Yes, we're not sure what they are
They
yet,
give
though.
you a boon, but at the same time they give you a opposite effect.
Yes,
These-
Sylvanus is quite right about that.
What's the side effect of this one?
I'm still trying to figure that out at the moment.
Which one did you take?
It's like what
The
I said.
potion
We're
of
not,
Celeste-
we're not drinking them yet.
The potion of celestine soul is the one that T described.
I
And-
grabbed the snake one.
And Audie grabbed the snake one because fuck your bard with wisdom.
What the snake? I thought the snake one was the charisma.
It is. Or fuck your bard with charisma. Sorry.
That's what warlocks are for. Also, as well.
Also as
he's
well.
going into fighter, so you might want to take the Titan one.
Listen, I'm not drinking anything yet. I'm just examining
I
it.
should probably mention that when your bow splits apart into its blades, they essentially function. Aside from all of the special things that they sent to you, they function as scimitars, so they do come with the light and the finesse property. So keep that in mind as far as what putting points into strength or dexterity. I would, knowing how your character sheet is currently built, I would advise a very specific way.
It's built mostly towards skills.
But also dexterity and
Yeah.
strength probably. But regardless,
So I'm
you
not
may,
drinking anything
you may
until
do
we know what
whatever you'd
it does exactly 100%.
that's all the information that you're getting out of me from that roll.
Okay.
But
It just kind of goes more and more into
It's
like
got a name that
a
I
little
like.
bit more like hypothetical and philosophical as it gets more to like, it's interesting that power begets punishment, but only in equal measures, and like whether or not any of the power that
No,
we
not the
truly
first one.
claim is
The
ours,
last
or whether or not any of it truly
Oh,
comes without
oh.
punishment, whether it's drank or earned or trained for.
Can I
Oh, the
get the-
metamorphosis one I'm
Could I get
interested
the
in.
names of 7 to
Do
12
you know which
again?
number that is?
Yeah.
I was so focused on making the dice that.
Yes. So
So
7 is the potion of metamorphosis.
That's the one I was interested in.
Okay.
8 is the potion of tempered fate.
Give me 1 second.
I think Maddie also has them all written down.
Tempered fate.
Maddie also has them all written down, so Maddie can do
Am I
it.
thinking?
Is anybody drinking anything yet?
I'm not drinking anything, but I'm taking 6 and 7. I think I'd rather like take these back to the city and have like a court
read them.
wizard or somebody like inspect them more. Oh no, they might take them from me. Oh, never mind.
That's
Kai
fine.
just doesn't want to be yelled at by Syl, so he's not going to drink it.
that was like symphonic.
And that's the
silence,
only reason.
and that was
Arwynn
the
walks
best
up and
guess.
grabs
Solid
5, which is
panic.
the potion of infinite knowledge, and just goes,
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, sounds pretty Arwynn. Alright, Arwynn just drank a potion.
Just don't hang on.
He shrinks half a foot.
You feeling alright?
yeah, I feel kind of like wags their head for a second, kind of like stumbles to one side but catches himself, and then just sort of like, "Ugh. Yeah, I feel all right.
Can you do that one spell on the potions individually?
Excuse me.
Can you identify this?
I can try to. It'll take me a few
I
minutes.
feel
to
good.
read
My
these.
head's clear. I feel like I can understand more things that are happening now. I like that. Wish there was another one. Oh, Arwynn literally just chugged the potion of infinite knowledge.
I'll pick up this Castalia and try to identify it.
The last one.
Yes.
Do you cast the spell or you do it as a ritual?
Okay, so that's the spell.
Cast it as a spell? Alright, so what does that do? A minute or is it instantaneous?
Yes. It'll be a minute, but
Right,
I imagine as they're like all
yeah.
discussing while
After a minute goes by, can you do me a favor?
Mhm.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh. Too much knowledge. Books.
10.
10? You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As you hear a voice in your mind. You know, it's not nice to try and plunder secrets not your own.
Is it Ristephalon talking to us?
I imagine I don't learn what it does.
What? No.
Alright, then I'll just leave the potions be.
You don't take any?
Well, we should take all of them, right? We don't want the guild getting them.
True. Doesn't mean we have to use them.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking like me.
Well,
Justifying it.
the guild is here plundering this place for its secrets, and
If they're even here, we haven't even seen hide nor hair of them.
if these are as major as this is, I don't think I want them having these.
Excuses.
You guys should just drink them now. Mine tasted real good, and I mean, I feel great. My mind, feels clearer after that. I feel smarter.
Okay, but we still don't know what the downfall to
Did
each
you
of these
take
potions
another
is.
one?
I said I was taking the metamorphosis.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I haven't drank it. I just have it marked down. So I was interested in that.
Is there anything else interesting in the room?
Doesn't appear to be.
Table just hand Syl the next.
No.
So it doesn't do fun stuff.
You don't have to take it, but maybe if we find out what they are, it'll be worth it.
Oh God, Audie wants him to drink it so bad, but and he
You're
just
t-
wouldn't.
Drink a potion.
Do what Ben would do.
I don't know what he would do. He would probably he really wants to, but he knows he shouldn't.
How do I want you to know the only reason Kai hasn't drank it is because he doesn't want Syl to yell at him.
He has given up. He's like, your guy's gonna drink it anyway. So if
Do
you
I
want
need-
to drink it, go right ahead.
Do I need to drink another one?
No.
I don't have any use for that. Could I maybe try to study this one more? Like how Syl did?
Do you want to cast Identify on it?
I don't have Identify. I just didn't know if I could study them.
I did
Only-
because I can.
Is proficient in alchemist tools, yes.
Just kidding. Well, I don't want Syl. I'm not gonna ask Syl because I don't want, just in case he might get hurt by that one too. I don't want that to happen.
You guys were on the nose, I think. You would see me wince, but I didn't make a verbal comment.
So I just said 10 or below. I'm drinking at 11 or higher. I'm not. I
Just
told an 11. So I
So
hope you guys are all proud of T.
Well, you're
I'm
drinking
not
it.
gonna follow it, but I want to see which one it would have been. 11 or higher, you don't.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
5, I would have drank it.
Same.
So no one else drinks any potions?
No,
No.
but I think we agreed that we're gonna take the potions with us, the rest
Yeah.
of them, just in case.
I'll take this Dahlia just to study later on.
So where do you put them for safekeeping?
I can put a couple in my bag, but I can't put them all in my bag because they'd be clanking around.
Okay. Split up who's taking which ones.
I'm just taking mine.
I'll take.
I would ask Lucian if he was interested in the Titan's potion.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So Lucian
Wait, wasn't there that
Titan's potion.
shadow one
No.
or something that you said?
Potion of
Lucian?
Past Echoes.
Yeah.
Mysticus.
Maybe we should give that one to Lucia. What was that?
Would you
I'll just hold on to the Titan one
I
for
was
now,
gonna say-
but maybe I can.
Would you want to give me the more dangerous ones just because out of everyone here I work with potions and
Sure.
actually magic?
Here you go, Sylvanus.
That's fine.
So you would get 12 through 7.
Yes.
I have 7. I have 6 and 7.
12 through 8.
12
That's what
through
I
8.
Syl has. Right, so as you guys split up so Syl's 12 through 8. Lucian took the Titans one. Arwynn already drank 5. You have 6. You have 4. Kai has 3. Syl is also holding on to 2.
I put it back in the table because I thought one of them was going to
Gotcha.
take it.
So
it's
Lucian
still
has
on
1. The
table.
only one on the table is now 2.
So you would just it back towards Syl.
Okay.
Lucian begins to walk through the door. Who is the first one to walk outside of the room?
I imagine I'd be the last one because I'm just wrapping up all the potions.
Something tells me
safely.
we can't take these out of this room.
I'm feeling
Something
good
tells
with
Audie,
Syl
not
to make
Fenrir.
sure he's okay.
Okay.
I'll walk out first.
You walk out first?
Yeah.
As soon as you walk out, the potions shatter and spill all over the floor, and they're lost forever.
Oh, you have to drink them in here.
I'll take those 2 dice back, thank you.
Motherfucker.
You had 6 and 7?
Yep.
Ooh.
How was I supposed to know?
Be the DM. I'm gonna design something super cool at the party. Poo-poo.
Well, you said there's drawbacks and you wouldn't tell us what the drawbacks were.
So
That's
we're...
part of the fun.
I wanted to drink it, but
Kind of funny thing I was about to say,
like,
like, I was about to say, every time an Austriano went into a fucking dungeon in Zanaria, do you think Pat, as the DM, was like, would you like this dagger? You can pick it up, it'll curse you forever. It's cursed. It's a cursed
Alright.
dagger.
I go back in.
That
What?
only happened once.
I go back in. What other potions are left but undrank?
So actually, as the potions shatter and as you walk back in, on the table you can see like a flash of light is potion number 6 appears back on the table.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh my god! Potion number 7 also appears back on the table.
I drank 6.
And curiously enough, Arwynn kind of like sees this as interesting and kind of walks out of the room, and as they do, they walk out, nothing happens, they walk back in, and on the table, potion number 5, empty.
Interesting.
Oh.
My brain's really stupid.
So the potion that Arwynn took, the bottle comes back, but not.
Okay, I was like, did it take the potion out of his stomach? Okay, gotcha.
Kai will just be like, on the table.
I drink 6 and I trust whatever you have planned for me.
So you drink 6?
Yes.
Alright, your charisma score increases by 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
But as the bottles shatter.
Also, sorry, I need to do this first. Roll a d6.
I always get confused because that's just a regular dice. That's a 1.
Yes.
Do I know what Castalia means?
Make me an intelligence
Sounds
check.
like a pretty lady name.
It does. Lady name.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
Oh.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20. Okay. Pause for a second, because I need to text this to Audie. Don't share this.
No problem.
probably
Fendian's
a
pregnant.
You're ugly now.
Wait, no, what if he can lay eggs?
What the fuck? Why?
The snake's in the name of the...
No!
Okay.
Oh my!
Wait. He's
Oh,
king.
that's fine!
You just hit like positive 108 on the fucking mics.
Hey T.
I'm sorry.
Do anything for you? Huh?
No.
It just
Alright.
happens. I
Maybe
have no
the potion
control
will
over
work.
it.
Unnatural
Do you
20.
feel any different?
I feel a little bit more suave.
You heard the name twice.
I have.
It sounds familiar.
You've heard it once. You swear you heard Arianel say something about it. And the other time you heard it was in passing. Someone said something about Castalia while you were on your way to the library in the dream you all shared together. And now we're having a good time.
That could
Having
either
a
be
good time.
Really fucking good or really fucking bad. Because
I don't know, I
whatever
don't
created
remember it.
Castalia.
Oh wait, what if that's
Okay.
the nymph?
What's Castalia?
What if? Wait, did the nymph tell us her name?
Which
the
name?
dryad, not nymph. Sorry.
Yes, she did. I just
Okay.
don't have it up on my notes right now.
I would have. I think this is the first time I've ever heard Castalia, so if that's
yeah, I
not her
don't
name.
remember
Then...
it.
Nymphadora. Oh wait, that didn't work. She's a dryad.
Was her name anywhere?
It's fine. I don't
Solist.
What?
Solist. That's what I have. I'm a
Celeste?
Solist. I can't speak.
Oh, Celeste.
Yes.
Well,
Oh yeah, solstice.
Oh, Solstice. There
Sorry,
you go.
I can't speak.
you're
All good.
fine. But now I'm eyeing up that metamorphosis potion, but I don't want to take a spooky potion if nobody else takes a spooky potion.
Is anybody else?
Insight Arwynn and or Fen to see if anything bad happened to either of them.
I can tell you right now, no matter how high you roll on your insight check, they don't appear to be suffering any negative effects. I will say, Fen, you do feel a bit more, ever so slightly more confident in yourself and your ability to talk and your ability to use words, and you feel like your magic just is tingling just a little bit stronger.
Oh hey! Oh wait, no, sorry. I need one more point for my magic to like be like literally stronger. Like, it's almost there. It's almost there.
So as it's going back a little bit, but as the potions shatter when Fen goes to walk out, Kai will just kind of do a
Chug number 3.
yeah.
Your Constitution score increases by 1. Also, I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh, now I know what it correlates
Wait, is
to.
17 plus 4 now?
No, 17 is still plus 3.
Damn.
But now you're 1 away from plus 4.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm actually gonna
I
roll-
don't think it's what you're thinking.
Here, take this out.
Because I know what you're thinking, and I don't.
5.
5?
I'm so nervous.
You now lay eggs.
Yeah.
No! Cat, I don't know how to tell you this.
Metamorphosis one?
Not yet. I'm
just curious, so I know what's there. You know?
I'm only gonna drink one of the strong potions
Once again,
of somebody else.
Kai, do not share this. This is very private information.
He's so funny. This is Pengus.
I'm gonna do something so dumb and risky.
Drink it, Sylvis. Drink it.
Audie!
Because if he does it, then I have an excuse to drink mine.
Which one is still drinking?
The Cathalias.
Castalia.
Castalias, sorry.
Wait, the really bad one, like the top. Bad. What's wrong with you?
Because it's Pat.
You're already not in your body.
You
Like,
have to drink that WAP potion.
what?
Solid reference.
I didn't get it. But
Pretty
word.
solid.
I was about to say, yeah, Cardi B and Megan Thee
Oh.
Stallion released a new song called WAP, which stands for something. WAP.
Whatever.
Yeah, it does.
I'll say it.
So, worship and praise. So, anybody else drink a potion?
War, some penguins.
You drink Castalia?
Ooh, that means I get to drink the Metamorphosis potion.
Okay. Are you also going to drink the Metamorphosis potion and still drinks his?
Well, I'll let him do his first.
Uh-oh.
You can drink yours at the same time, because I kind of want to do yours first, since yours is less involved.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you drink the potion metaphorically, you can feel like you see yourself at different points in your life, and you see a lot of the different
Sad.
and you see a lot of the different choices that you can make, that you could have made, that would have affected your life in different ways. You gain proficiency in one new skill, language, or tool of your choice. So, what would you like?
Skill, language, or
Yes.
tool.
So, what would you like to go back in time to become proficient in, to spend more time studying as you kind of get a moment of reflection?
I want to be fluent in Primordial.
Cool.
It seems to be the language that everybody talks around me and I don't understand.
Right. Are you
Could have
proficient
been
with any
in
tools right now or no?
I'm proficient in like an instrument. I don't know if that counts. I'm proficient with my
That wouldn't count.
Instruments don't count for this.
that I don't think I'm proficient with
Got you.
with the tool.
But power begets loss, and loss begets power. Pick one skill, language, or you don't have any tool proficiency, so pick
Okay,
one skill
so-
or language that you lose proficiency in return.
I will lose proficiency in Elvish.
Primordial.
An Elvish?
Elvish?
No longer
Really?
speak Elvish.
I never speak it.
We're about to go to your people.
They speak Undercommon.
Can I just say, I just imagine Fem walking on this is just doing like the Spider-Man 2 dance.
Yeah.
After does its change.
Exactly.
Somebody's like hi and Elvish is like, fuck, what the fuck did you just say? Literally, what did you just say? Alright.
I want somebody's thing to go down that their first potion brought up. Because that'd be fun.
Their first what?
When the first
I told you're not allowed to say what
No,
the
no, I'm
potion
not saying
does.
what mine is.
I know, but you're still not allowed to say what the potion does,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
you're hinting very heavily at what the potion does.
Hey, don't
Alright,
worry,
you
I
broke the
was
rule.
totally zoned the fuck out. So.
Is it to say, yeah? No, it was the first rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club, and Kai was like, so that's Fight Club.
It's what I was already assuming, which is why I've been staring at my stats for the past 5 minutes. Like,
Well,
do I really
anyways.
want to risk this?
Ugh, Tendian feels great.
There are stats that are safe for each one, besides just the thing that you're gaining it in.
Alright, so
We'll say that.
pop that potion.
Is anyone else drinking any potions before I get to the potion of Castalia?
God, I'm so excited. I want to glug them all,
can't
but I know
tell
I
you at the
can't.
moment. I really haven't decided.
I might.
I want to save some for the rest. I think you're going to after this one. You experience death all over again.
That's, the usual.
I've
My
recently
characters.
passed away again.
I still have that picture of Fenion's head exploding. See his teeth.
Look, all of you
Uh-oh.
would watch.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. As a bright light would begin to glow from within Syl's chest, it would slowly spread to the rest of his body, sort of forming an aura on the floor around him, before just bursting up and just around him, sort of covering him in a pillar of light. Syl, you would feel yourself begin to lift off of the ground slightly as the light just fills the space, and as you look down, you see, piece by piece, molecule by molecule, atom by atom, your body, your physical form just get... that's what I'm looking for. No.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Not assembles, but assimilates. Assimilates into the light, and you feel yourself leaving this world as... Oh, baby, what a time to be alive. You're all stupid for drinking the potions.
Hey, I wanted to join in on the fun.
You suddenly feel yourself floating incorporeally, without a body, surrounded by snow on a mountain with a wooden cabin in front of you, smoke coming out of the chimney in the roof, and you can see the orange glow of flames sort of flicker from within, and as you sort of appear and suddenly gain vision, you can just see a burst of light sort of hit the snow and just sort of the snow around you. The door opens, and in elf form, you're able to see Arianel. As she opens the door and looks out, she just... You are appearing here more often than I thought you might. Come in.
You will.
You sort of float in. She closes the door. So, you drank a potion, I suppose, that connected you to our world.
I had a
Am I
feeling
correct?
of that. Yes.
The name of our world is Castalia. That rings a bell.
I knew it! I had a feeling of that, yes.
As well as you now exist in your entirety in this, the true world. But even still, you bear a... She kind of looks down towards where you would imagine your hands would be. You bear a connection to those that still exist within the false world. Your tattoo.
I know, I just saw Moon out of the corner of my
I'm
eye,
sorry.
so I was like,
What's that?
Arm.
So you must go back. But as you now exist as a being of the true world, of Castalia, well, I suppose all of your companions will one day experience the same thing as you and exist here truly as well. Anyone that you bear this connection with, and anyone that continues to be added to this connection. So, I can keep your form as far as your tail and your ears go, but the rest you will have to rebuild yourself, I'm afraid. I will send you back with the ability to do so, but you will be rebuilt as you go. It might be a little uncomfortable, but in time you will return to us. When the time comes, just remember that everything around you is incredibly real, and yet not. There is more. There's this. And when a time comes and the wheels refuse to spin, if you are the one to stop them, look to the horizon, sail to the sea, and you and your companions will find your way back home. Back to me. Now, enough of this. My tea's boiling over. So, have fun!
She kind of touches and your forehead, and you can feel yourself for a brief moment. Your white hair, your tail, your ears kind of like blink back, and you are thrown back into the alchemist's lair. This is where we're going to take our break tonight, but what this does is based on... So, you essentially have to reroll your character sheet. You have to reroll for stats. You can choose any new proficiencies that you want based on the classes that you're starting in. You can pick any number of class levels that you would like, and anything that you would like up to your current level, so you completely rebuild that. You can rebuild your background if you would like. You can pick your spells if you would like. But essentially, aside from your race and your alignment... Actually, no, your alignment can change too. You essentially have to rebuild your character from scratch, and that is what the Potion of Castalia does. As you were remade in the new world and passed back into this fake one. Which is why I asked if anyone wanted to do anything else first, because I knew that was going to be an absolute fucking doozy.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't drink that one.
So we'll get to that over break. That said, as we come back, actually before we go to break, as we do come back, and Syl will look some type of way. Aside from this, is anyone going to drink any of the other potions, or are you leaving all of the rest of them here?
As soon as Syl starts lighting up, T would just drop her potion and like rush over and be like shaking his shirt like as best she can, trying to like get him to snap out of it, like try and like punch him in the gut. Hopefully he'll throw it out. Like,
he comes back conscious.
no, like before he disappears. Like
she doesn't always glowing.
He is in like a tube of like light that is radiating like 500 or 600 degree temperatures. Like there is a pillar of light so like about 10 feet in diameter that is just.
She would try a couple times to touch it and like
every time you touch it, you're taking 1d6 fire damage.
You're literally Katara trying to like.
All right, you take 2 points of fire damage as you just when it just burns you immediately.
All right, are you drinking any more potions?
No.
Are you drinking any more potions?
So eventually eventually comes back and appears to be no different than normal. Still has ears, still has a tail, still has all of his previous equipment on, and is just kind of blinking and looking at you guys.
Thought he was getting
Comes
his old
back
body
saying
back.
"Que cosa?"
T would go right up to him, slap him straight across the face, and be like, "You fucking idiot," and actually hug him. You're like, "You almost fucking died again. How fucking could?" I'm getting Irish. How fucking could you? I sworn a life debt to you.
Still Irish.
So, is anyone drinking any?
No.
So T, what were the rest of the potions? I'm getting
Wait,
green.
alright, so I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Lucian still has the Potion of Titans, which he is going to...
Well, I'm not gonna touch what he has, because that's it.
Lucian's going to drink his. There is the Potion of Fluid Motion left. T still has the Potion of Celestine Soul.
No, I dropped it as soon as he lit up.
You drop it, shatters on the ground, and then immediately reappears back on the table. So there's still that there, but you don't know whether or not T's still going to claim that or not.
Some of them are still in my bag as well.
Yes, as Syl would take them out of his bag, there's still the Potion of Tempered Fate. There is the Potion of the Eternals. There's the Potion of Symphonic Silence, and there's the Potion of Past Echoes.
You know, I'm interested in that fluid movement potion. That's the last one I'll drink.
Smooth moves.
Smooth operator. I don't know how the song goes. I just know that.
Is no one going to contest for the Potion of Fluid Movement?
No.
I don't think anybody had claimed it, but that's the last one I'll drink.
As you drink, that's the last one you're going to drink. You're not going to try any of the fun ones.
They're all fun. I don't want to be greedy. I didn't know if anybody else still wanted to drink.
I was going to say, Kai seems scared shitless of them now, so.
I want
to
to glug them all, but I know that's not a good idea, and I don't want to be greedy. So
feel free to be greedy all you want, otherwise they're going to go undrank. As you drink the Potion of Fluid Motion, you gain a +1 to your Dexterity score.
Oh, hell yeah.
I kind of want to drink another fun one.
Roll me a d6.
Is 17 plus 4 or plus 3?
Nobody drinks the worst one. Pat took over. So.
Roll me a d6.
Another one.
Another one.
You're so mean
Another
to your
one.
character. Yeah.
T, you gotta drink that Celestine potion. I'm sorry, there's so much fun. Also, he's not a real person, so I'm gonna do a lot of things to him. That sounded wrong.
Once again, that is a secret.
That's fine. Nobody look. Everybody close their eyes.
Literally nobody closed their eyes.
Fen still appears good. You just feel your reflexes slightly faster than before. Is anybody else doing anything in particular?
Should I
Gee, you're
wait
not gonna
for
drink that?
my sheet rework before taking another?
No, you don't got it if you don't want to.
I'm gonna grab that Celestine's potion then.
T's not taking it?
Yeah, she said no.
Was there anything for Dex?
Yeah,
That's
Fen
the
just.
one I
I was
did.
saying- yeah, I was about to say Fen just drank it because.
Listen, Kai, this is your last chance to get on any of this.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kai, do you want to get on?
Do you want this one? I just drank 2. You can have this one if you want. It's the Celestine potion. It's wisdom.
I'm already at max though.
And
It increase. Oh wait, it might increase. I don't know. That's not a thing that she told
What
me.
was
I'm
the
just
wisdom
assuming.
called?
the potion of Celestine Soul.
That's the one that I have in my hand right now.
That is the last of the 6 basic potions. Tia's watching all of her friends drink potions.
Glug.
Glug. And for someone who doesn't care about their life very much,
Oh wait,
she'd be the only one not drinking
what
potions.
are the strong ones left?
Would have.
Tempered Fate,
so-
Eternals, the Symphonic Silence, Past Echoes.
I was going to say, yeah, Tempered Fate, Eternal, Symphonic Silence, Past Echoes, yes. Your wisdom increases by 1. Your wisdom score is currently 20, right? Your wisdom score is 21.
Hey, see?
Roll me,
No, not AC. Wisdom.
roll me a d6.
Roll D6.
Okay.
So echoes, silence, and
Tempered Fate,
Eternal.
Eternals, Symphonic Silence, Past Echoes.
So
I'm
plus
looking at
5
the
though,
Tempered
right?
Fate one.
Yes.
okay, I won't touch that. I'll wait for you to
3.
do your thing. Wait, you're looking at the Tempered Fate. I'm sorry, they both have two words in their names, so I'm thinking it as like 4
Eternals.
potions.
Once again, secret.
Silence. Echoes.
Okay, I'll try
Eternals?
the silence
I
potion.
would say Eternals seems like something to do with the life
The
itself.
symphonic silence.
Past
potion.
Echoes, I imagine.
You're gonna drink the Symphonic Silence?
I imagine it's do background based. I'm trying to like theorize with you.
So as you drink it, you feel yourself. You're able to like actually see bits of the spell weave as it moves around you. You can kind of see like some of the arcane crackling in the air. And the idea occurs to you that if somebody were to throw a spell at you now, you'd be able to really judge how to best avoid it and protect yourself against it. You gain advantage on all saves that are based on someone casting a spell against you. An advantage on all saves involving spellcasts.
Sorry, I forgot the name of the one that I drank.
You gain disadvantage
So seems so.
on all of your death saves.
Disadvantage.
On all of your death saves.
Woohoo! That's
Oh, which one did you
And you
just drink?
fucking wonder why I'm not fucking drinking any potions.
Well, then I knew that
That's
you were right.
rude.
I knew what I was doing when I was drinking.
Yeah, but
these.
saves against every single spell, like the
Yeah.
odds that you die decrease by a lot.
I'm a monk.
Yeah, but what happens if somebody hits
You're
you
not
with
the
like?
one who
I was
drank
gonna say,
it.
what happens if somebody hits you
No,
with?
I just mean like I keep getting shit for not taking a potion. I know what's happening. I don't want that.
I mean, I'm pretty chuffed with the potions I've drank so far, so I'm not mad.
So, are you drinking anymore, or are you guys leaving the? You leaving
Syl was
the
looking at one. Syl's a
the
little
apothecary?
thirsty.
as
I'm
it was.
done. I'm leaving.
All that's left is there's Tempered Fate, Eternals, and.
Oh,
Past
weren't we gonna
Echoes.
take a break? I forgot.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the potions to be
Okay.
done so that you guys
Gotcha.
can then spend the remainder of the session on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, no more potions for me. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
100% done.
Realistically, T probably wouldn't let Syl anywhere near those fucking potions.
You're done? Alright, so you leave the chamber, the 3 potions remain there. Potion of Tempered Fate, the
I'm
Potion of the
sleeping.
Eternals, and the Potion of Past Echoes all remain on the table as you exit the apothecary.
T would go back in, grab the Eternals, pour it out, throw the bottle against the doorway. With the potion in it?
Mhm.
Alright, never mind.
Just keep trying. Maybe eventually the spell will get tired.
It's just SpongeBob breaking the
Is
alarm.
Lucian drink another?
Breaking
Is
the alarm
Lucian-
clock.
or Arwynn going to drink another?
I would say no, because I don't want to do it with other characters present, and Lucian would kind of...
Did he drink the Titans?
He did.
drink Titan.
He said he felt stronger after he drank it. He feels good.
They're
Pretty sure he was like the
stronger.
first person to drink one, right?
Well,
No,
Arwynn
Arwynn,
was.
technically. Because you're going to drink one of the other 3.
Well,
Alright, then
we
I'll
got
leave.
some good stuff.
Yeah, Lucian kind of hangs... so who you left?
I leave.
I was just hanging back a moment, just still getting, grip back.
T is glued to Syl's side at this point.
Oh, so you don't leave.
Yeah, I'm next to Syl.
He's not drinking another,
I've
he's
already
just,
left.
he just, still thinking about the stuff he just heard.
Stupid,
Because,
gotcha.
Patrick was confused and everything
Yeah,
he heard.
yeah. As to say, yeah, Lucian is still kind of like loitering near the potion table, but doesn't appears to just be kind of like studying things and also kind of looking at other stuff on the shelf. Arwynn is out of the room. Fen is
Yes,
out of the room. Kai is out of the room, and so is Riv.
You okay there, Lucian?
Yeah, just looking around at other things. It's a very strange place. Are we going to make our way now?
I believe so.
excellent. Let us go. The three of you walk out together.
This is literally the dungeon of let's see how bad we can fuck things up.
Apologies. I appear to have kind of like noticed that there's like while you guys were like exploring everything, he like sets down his sword because he's been like ever since you guys fought a dragon, he's like carrying it like this and like walking with it out and like primed everywhere you guys go. But he like obviously didn't walk around the whole potion room like that once he determined it was safe. But you notice it's not in his hands and not on his back, so he's like, I'll be right back. And turns around and walks back in the room and comes back a moment later with the sword. All right, where'd you next?
Wait, I'm confused. What just happened?
He forgot his sword.
Oh, okay.
Because I was watching from the doorway. Did he go to the potions?
Okay, never mind. He doesn't do that then. I didn't realize like you guys were like
We're sitting
still
right
in the
there.
doorway.
We're sitting right there waiting for him.
Okay, no, but he walked out with you guys.
T would have been confused because she saw him summon his sword. So she would have followed his like walk back because she's seen him summon and disappear the sword since it's gotten the gem in it.
I would not have put that all together. I would just assume
Yeah,
he
I was
forgot
like,
something.
okay.
I mean, I would have been suspicious. So
Both of us are just like,
that,
I mean,
that would be the same as like Fen being like, "Oh, I forgot my sword," when he's always like, "Poof, my sword!" Like,
Or he does come back with his sword and his backpack.
well, no, like as soon as he was like, "I forgot my sword," she'd be like, "Can't you like follow him as he goes back?"
Lucian's about to come
I
in.
mean, I'm not gonna comment if he does drink one. I'm just curious. Still just wants to know for further.
I wouldn't say anything either. She would be confused and like follow him back. Like, can't you just summon your soul?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm just like it's very no. Never mind. I'm not going to go into this right now, but it's damn the character in the party with the lowest intelligence figuring this all out.
I mean, I would
I
have
mean,
thought
that's
right
not
away.
necessarily
I'm just imagining
intelligence, but like wisdom.
A
which
banjo.
Not really, but it's still fine. You would watch him walk in, and he does actually. His sword is leaning up against the table, and his backpack is on the ground next to the sword.
she would legitimately be like, "Can't you just summon it now?"
I still haven't quite mastered that skill yet. That is still rather new to me.
Oh, T! I
I was
stubbed
just-
my toe. Help
I was
me.
just sort of, thrust into this new,
T, come out here.
this new power, so to speak.
Do you feel good still after the potion?
Yeah,
Still's not suspicious. He's just
I
worried.
feel stronger.
Oh, I
My
rolled
muscles feel a lot more free.
I feel
I feel like I could definitely, hit something a little bit harder than previously.
Do you think you can physically lift more as well? Like he's just actually curious about what
Kai's
he
just like,
can do.
lift me.
Probably. And he goes
Not
up
really.
and he grabs his sword and just on his back and picks up his backpack, throws it on, gives another look at the potions, and just
If you want
Turns
to
around and
take
walks
one,
away.
just take one.
We're not gonna say anything. I'm just curious to know.
After this fuck did that, I mean, honestly, what else could happen?
I appreciate your suspicion, but I actually did just forget my sword and bag. With that, I'll walk out of the room past you guys.
Oh, my
Liar!
Help me.
I do know that spell now.
Wire?
All right, so
I don't
with
know
that,
which
great.
one.
We will go to break, and when we come back, we will. All that's left is the third floor of the dungeon. We will finish it up, and that will be all she wrote for the session for the dungeon as a whole.
Alright.
So with that, we will see you in a couple minutes. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to our super spoopy session of Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
So, sorry for the little bit longer break. We were just taking care of remaking Sylvanus' character sheet, but a lot of things stayed the same, so thankfully not too much has changed with that. He just got some slightly new stats and all that other stuff, but I digress. We return with the party just having finished its adventures in the apothecary. Okay, bringing up all my notes back. And yes, with that, there is only one other door in the second floor before the only thing left to explore would be the stairs down to the third.
Can I check the door for traps?
Certainly may. Make an investigation check. Actually, I'm going to switch the music because this is apothecary music.
Investigation, so.
Yes, absolutely.
18.
18.
That sounds
No.
not good.
Seems completely safe.
I'll open it.
You open it up. It's well lit, and actually something about 3.5 feet tall actually immediately walks past you as soon as you open the door. It appears to be like a small figure carrying something, and it doesn't even acknowledge your presence. It just kind of walks past you. And as you look in here, you can see about 8 or 9 small, in between 3 and 4 foot tall clay golemites, just sort of all like carrying things around, like working and doing different things, like putting boxes certain places and like organizing things. And you can see like the shells of some larger golem builds, about halfway done, like 3 or 4 of them kind of established in different points. One seems to be made out of iron, another one appears to be made out of stone. One appears to be attempting to be made out of some sort of like plant life and organic material. This is the Golem Workshop.
Cute. Dumb question.
Oh my god.
There's a fur golem.
If someone dual classes, do they pick up the saving throws from that one as well?
No, just
Gotcha.
saving throws for bard. Gotcha. Thank you.
Is there anything interesting when I look in the room besides all that?
Can make an investigation check if you'd like.
Ooh, maybe there's like schematics on how to make our own golems.
8.
Golems. I don't know.
You managed to find plans from golem making, but you would need an Arcana check to attempt to figure them out.
And he just kind of look at them and be like, and toss them.
T would go around gathering
Yeah, I was
any
like-
paperwork or books or anything like that because she knows that Cherney was using like golem type magic.
Yeah,
I grabbed the
this is
papers.
really the only book here. It seems to be just a basic tome of how to make basic golems.
Can I roll to try to see if I can figure it out?
Make an Arcana
for
check.
idiots, if you will.
Yes, golems. For
Natural 20 plus 3. So 23.
yeah, you think there are you feel pretty confident they're able to discern these plans on how to make a golem, and you think that there's enough materials lying around here that if you wanted to build your own small clay golem, that you might actually be able to do so.
Do I know how much
Materials
time
over
that
here.
would take?
It would take hours.
I think we should hit this workshop on the way back. I'm fairly confident I could make a little clay buddy to help us around with things.
Little
We could
dirt
name
mongrel
him-
running around.
We could name him Eustace. And he would
Kai will just turn around and walk back out of the room.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Mopsy. Imagine the badger just like digging around. But yeah, I'm
Digging
definitely
through the clay golems.
keeping these plans, and if we have time, I will attempt to make a golem before we leave.
Gotcha. At the very least, you could also attempt to bring the materials with you,
Oh yeah, I guess I could.
because they don't appear to be magical in nature. Most of this appears, aside from the thing that animates the golem, which appears to be some sort of it's not so much a gemstone, so much as it is like tempered glass that's like formed in a very specific way that seems to have certain arcane energies inside of it. But the rest of it is just very basic materials.
Oh okay. I thought it was like I was imagining they needed to be put through like a big magical kiln or something
No,
like
no,
that.
not quite.
I'll just
Watermelon
I'll just
steams.
yoink them materials then.
All right. So upon doing that, is there anything else anyone else would like to do? The golems are still kind of like slowly working their way around you as you're kind of like you're in the way a little bit. Some of them like bump into you and then kind of like back up and kind of proceed around you. But
Yeah, I think we're good.
So all the rooms on this floor have been explored then?
that is correct.
To the underbelly of the building.
The bowels.
Gotcha. So do you head down the stairs that are right through the dragon's quarters?
Yeah, I figured they're the closest.
Yeah. Everyone else okay with that?
Well, the thought of the dragon could have been guarding those stairs comes to mind.
True.
But
we
maybe
could, we
they
could
were
do the
guarding
bathroom.
something
We
cool.
could do the bathhouse stairs instead.
They sound like a back entrance, and I sort of know a shortcut to get back there.
Yeah, the mirrors.
Well, you don't know that.
Oh, I assume you guys would have told us.
The mirrors are actually right near the bathhouse after you guys came back.
Alright.
Because you guys like went there and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
figured out how the mirrors worked and you like got everybody out, pushed everybody back in, and then went back.
Never mind.
We could still hoof it there. It'll only
You
take
went there
a
and
couple
back
minutes.
again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins.
I could run there and be back by the time it would take you guys to get over there.
So you run there, use the room, take it over here. We go into the room, then we all go back. Good idea.
No.
We'll wait here.
Let's. All right, listen. Where's the coin? One, the heads. We use the dragon stairs. Tails, we use the bat stairs. Whoops. Tails, we go to the bat stairs. All right. Into the thick
You
of it.
hit me.
You guys head over there?
Sorry.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
You all suck at flipping coins.
Right, so as you make your way back to the
Bathhouse.
Sorry, I was watching something very humorous there for a hot second. Oh man, they say the true sign of insanity is doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. I got it.
Oof.
But anyway, you guys make your way back to the bathhouse, and you see the stairs there, thanks to the secret compartments that Fen found.
Can everybody? Are there torches laying down, or is it like pitch
Yes.
black? Okay, then yeah, I guess I'll just start walking down.
Yeah, it is. There's two different ones. There's like one here, and then like 10 feet of wall, and then the corner, and then 10 feet of wall, and then one here. They both seem to be grand spiral staircases that descend downward, and kind of like intertwine like helix with each other.
Okay. Like DNA.
I go down the left one.
Which side? Left or right? Kai?
Where did you go?
I'll go down the right.
All right.
Lucian goes left with you guys, and Arwynn and Riv go right with you guys. So, you head down the stairs. It descends about 200 feet. Before, it would open up to a grand sort of entrance with the same sort of, familiar from the last temple you guys went to, the mural of all of the Ferox, back in the temple that you fought the nightmare and all of those other wonderful things at. It sort of resembles that as soon as you head down, except this time there is like a big open archway in the center, and there's just to one side there's 3 creatures, and to one side there's another 3 creatures, and the orb that the fox Ferox champion is holding here is glowing ever so slightly.
What, like a statue?
Yeah, the statue is holding an orb and just glowing ever so slightly. Arwynn kind of like is looking over everything. Well, this is pretty neat.
Do we need him to do something like how you did that thing in the other one?
I'm not sure. Arwynn kind of just like strolls up to the statue that's lit up. Pokes it. Nothing happens. I don't know. I mean, the last time I just like, you can see like the beginnings of some ice magic just kind of sparkle on Arwynn's hands. I just kind of did this towards the stone, right? And that sort of made everything whoop, and Arwynn is gone. As soon as she touches her hand to the stone, gone into the statue.
Well, that gives us a good solid 20 minutes of chill time.
At this point, it just happens that we're used to it. We all just like immediately sit down and relax. Out of character. This is DM's way of making it so that the person who isn't here gets to accomplish the thing they need to do, but like I can explain it to them later.
Yeah.
But also like the rest of the party can get on with the stuff, so I don't have to keep pretending to be the PCs.
Should we just leave?
We should probably just leave.
Oh, I think we should just probably leave.
We don't want to wait until...
I think we should just probably leave.
I'll be gone for a while. We can always come back.
I'm just kidding.
It sometimes takes up to a few hours.
The last one took only a couple seconds, right?
Well, but that was a Instrument of Fate thing, not a Ferox thing. This is strictly like a Ferox thing.
I thought it was both.
I don't think so.
So Owen also got the...
Yeah, the big stones for like, he explained something about how they correlate to the temples, not to his weapons. And as I'm saying that, I'm backing out of the room into whatever next room is
You're just
available.
going
You're not really in a room. You came down the staircase and there was a huge landing like there
Okay.
was in the previous temple. Except the only difference this time is instead of like all of the things laid before you and like a blank canvas of wall, there's like mural, 3 statues, big open doorway.
I'm backing into that open doorway.
As you do, what's your passive perception? Because it kind of
13.
shrinks down slowly into a hallway. 13?
Mhm.
Is anyone going with you?
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
Probably
15.
like 20.
15? As you kind of go through the doorway and start walking down the hallway, a smell comes to mind.
Fresh baked cookies?
It smells
Love
of
you.
iron.
Blood.
I'll turn around, look down the hallway.
The hallway is
Right,
fairly
this
dark. You
character
can see like
sheet.
some lights flickering at the end where it seems to open up into some sort of room.
Because I'll remember something and forget something. Go back.
Are you two going along with? This Lucian will join them, and so will Riv.
I'll look into the room.
Sigh very heavily and follow.
Actually, Riv would stay near the statue, but Lucian would follow along.
Sure.
Yes, now I'm down to one NPC that I have to play.
So I look into the room and see what there is.
You look into the room. I imagine everyone else is going with, because this doesn't even require a perception check. This is very easy to see. As you all look into this room, it's about a 20 foot by 20 foot sort of holding chamber. And you would see probably about 8 lifeless bodies laying on the floor.
cool!
Well, the
Still-
guy was right.
Still quite fresh. All dressed in things that you come to expect, clothes of guild members.
How many were there?
8 of them just lying on the floor dead. The blood is actually still wet underneath their bodies.
I'm immediately gonna
No.
see if. Well, sorry, I don't know if you're done describing or not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to see like what type of wounds they have. See if I can see if an animal or a person had killed them, or I guess a creature, I should say.
Yeah.
Investigation or survival?
Medicine.
Medicine. Okay.
Is there anything else in the room?
Room appears to be picked clean otherwise.
Kai will do one of those goes to gasp or yell, but
17.
covers his own mouth.
17?
Yes.
Appears to be some sort of small-ish, circular wounds. A couple to the torso. One is straight through the forehead. One has 2 here. One is one over the heart, and 2 in the ribs.
Does
Appears to
Cat
be
get
some
here
small
first?
circular puncture wounds.
I see.
Definitely, you would definitely piercing damage for sure.
Okay. Yep, I'd relay that to everybody. Welp, we've been pretty safe. Well, other than the dragon.
Can I search the bodies to one, see if there's any gold or anything like that, but 2, to see if they have any orders on them or anything like that that would tell them.
Make an
why they're
investigation
here.
check.
Good idea.
After 20.
You're able to find all of the money on them, which comes to a grand total of 35 gold pieces. No orders or anything other than that. I mean, they're all carrying a few of them are carrying short swords, a few of them are carrying daggers, 2 of them are carrying heavy crossbows, but none of them are magical.
You said 30 gold?
35 gold.
35.
Is there trails in the blood or anything going anywhere? Or no? Tracks?
Oh, by God, he's done it! By God, he's done it!
Derek in the background was playing Fall Guys and he just won an entire fucking battle royale.
He's taking a lap around the building.
Derek, take your shirt off and sprint around the building.
Congrats.
So are there any
Congrats.
tracks or footprints in the blood?
Yeah, ours.
Yes, there's specifically 1 pair heading further in.
Are they people feet prints?
Yeah, you can see the boot prints.
Ooh, do you think maybe that masked vigilante beat us here?
Could be.
Because perhaps these are bullet hole wounds.
Or the Black Rose, or any other fucking thing. This
I
place
don't-
had dragons.
I don't think the
Could
Black
God
Rose
be any
is
different?
here because of.
I'll start
Never
following
mind,
the-
'cause I forgot.
Gotcha.
mentions.
You make your way out of the
That's what it
antechamber
was
into the
Not that
there's a
kind.
hallway that seems to open up to a larger chamber. The hallway, you can see 1 body strewn in the beginning of the hallway, another halfway in, and then as you get to the doorway leading into the next opening, there's actually one that has a sort of curved, almost sickle-like dagger just straight through the forehead, just sort of pinning him to the frame of the door, and he's just kind of hanging there lifeless.
Oh, been there, done that. I think that we should try to be a little bit sneaky now. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to stealth the rest of the way through.
Make a stealth check. No.
I'll also start stomping.
Same.
After you, T. Okay, that's not bad. I got 19.
Nice.
Oh, stealthy.
Rolled a
What'd you get?
19.
8.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're wearing big clown shoes.
27.
How about you, Sel?
Plus
Because it's
Plus-
looks like clown makeup right now.
Jack of all trades. 22.
Nice. So Kai is not the quietest, but the rest of you are able to kind of sneak your way in. As you look into this, it is a very large circular room, probably about 400 feet from one end to the other, and intelligence score. No, like just your intelligence score.
8.
Intelligence score.
12.
Intelligence score.
16.
Intelligence score.
16.
Hey.
Both of you immediately like look up at this large like building to a point cathedral ceiling. It's when it's at its lowest at the edges, it's probably about 80 feet high, and it goes up to about 200 feet high as it like rises up steeply. And your brain immediately begins to process like you only came down about 100 feet as you came down the stairs. So for this to be as tall as it is, the second floor should be like halfway up this room. The first floor should be about, a little bit higher than that, and like the actual surface should be about 3/4 of the way up. So and you don't remember seeing, a large cathedral point sticking out from the ground near this. So no, it definitely what is it, like the measurements of it don't seem to make sense with the area that it's taking up. It appears to be bigger on the inside than it is the outside.
She would just shake her head and not even fucking question it at this point.
As you look, there are several like altars just set up around, and it appears to all lead up to, there are in the center of the room kind of two staircases that lead away from you and up this way, kind of like circular pedestals that are about 50 feet in diameter here, and then they lead up to a central altar that is the two ones here that are raised are probably about 30 feet in the air. This one's probably about 60 feet in the air. As you all peek in, I would say who had the two highest stealth scores? Is that you two?
I had 19. I don't know.
22.
I had 27.
Actually, perception. Kai has rolled low enough on stealth that he is kind of focusing on not getting seen.
I got 14.
Unnatural 20.
19.
All of you see a figure up on the highest dais. T, this is a figure that you immediately recognize, as you would see a black cloaked, with black boots that you can see come up to about mid-calf before disappearing under the cloak as it falls fairly low on the body. Hood pulled up over the head, white mask on with 3 swords on this side, 3 swords on this side, kind of covering down to just over the nose, and only showcasing the white mouth, the gunslinger, masked vigilante that you have seen previously in Baldur's Gate, and this figure, they are twirling a staff in their hands that is bladed on each end, and as soon as you look up and see the staff spinning, you feel just a presence just in your head.
So we kill the gunslinger.
Also, I was right. It's him. Well, he's chill. We just gotta say hi, right? Yeah.
Doesn't appear to have noticed your presence yet. There's also about, I'd say roughly, strewn all about, 35 bodies of guild members dead in this chamber, all still about as fresh as the other ones, all with the same kind of wounds on them.
Did it work for us?
Yes.
I'll just wrap a little copper wire around my finger and cast message on T.
Mhm.
Isn't that one of the messages that like we, Mel and Faye, have?
Hold on. Gotta fucking read my fucking notes.
You recognize, so it is white, with a dark red and silver outline, and I believe that is the color scheme that I gave you for the minor arcana of the stack deck.
I thought I picked up their name, or at least their title.
You picked up their title due to the battle royale that we were eventually going to have. They are the Quiet Knight is their title.
Yeah, because remember
Well, I must be a loud knight then.
the joke that everyone made?
Alright.
Fellas wasn't happy
I'll
about.
respond. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mel mentioned that we'd already met a couple of our compatriots.
Then they are an ally.
Yeah. But you also are able to notice, possibly used in this, there is a very ornate, it looks like honestly made of like a very gold type stone and metal, twin pistols on each side.
Ooh.
And then on the back, made out of, since you would have seen this close up before, a very long barreled rifle made out of, it looks like some sort of dark obsidian like metal, and platinum.
Ooh.
No, are we saying anything
Cool.
to him, or are we just going to sit here?
I suppose.
You rolled an unnatural 20, right? You would also notice there is a pedestal behind him, behind this figure, and this pedestal comes up about 3 feet, and then there is a deep red shard that at this distance you can't quite pick out the intricate things that are on it, but it appears to have some other colors speckled on it. The bottom is like this, and then as it gets up, it's kind of like, and it's just floating and spinning slowly on top of this pedestal.
I guess I'll like come out of hiding. Greetings, friend who we've met before. I'm assuming you remember me and my compatriots.
Kind of stops spinning the staff and just sort of like dumps it on the, thumps it on the dais. Greetings.
Good job with these guys. We were sort of wondering where they were, and then smelled the blood, and you're here, so I guess that, 2 and 2 equals 5. T, get out here. Please get the fuck out of here.
I'll also
I
step
would
out.
sigh and just sidestep out from behind Finn.
Greetings. You
Share with the choir.
here
I say
looking
to T.
for anything in particular?
Unfortunately, I think I'm here for that. Point to the staff.
Perfect. And I was holding it for you,
Oh!
Why?
because it's meant to be yours. They sing to those who they belong to.
And how can you hear it?
I think it's their lack of hearing it. What?
You can hear whatever you would wish, as long as you have the patience to listen.
If you want it, you can keep it.
Cannot use it. Plus, I think I do well enough without. And kind of gestures to the, corpses just strewn about the floor.
Go seize your destiny, T.
Caesar.
Come
She
on,
would
we gotta
sigh
make the
and
wheels
start
turn.
walking up the stairs and mumble under her breath, "Yes, I'm glad we're on the same side."
Kind of tosses it up and sort of catches it near the blade, and as you get close, they sort of meet you near the edge of the stairs and sort of hold it out to you.
T really doesn't want to fucking touch it, like really bad.
Ew, power. Stinky.
She doesn't want to be a chosen one.
She's about to.
She would very slowly and very begrudgingly reach her hand out and grab it.
She's literally squirted.
Oh,
to
hi.
keep it-
Hi.
Yeah.
As you hesitate, the figure would eventually speak up and say, "It is meant and destined for you, regardless of whether or not you make the choice to hold it."
Yeah, I realize that. Doesn't make this any easier.
Take it. You kind of hold it in your hands. It's beautifully balanced, probably one of the most beautifully balanced weapons that you've ever held. It is about 4 feet of pull, and it is a solid black ebony color, with about a foot, actually probably about 14 inches of curved curved scimitar blades with a little bit of spike on the top, almost like the jagged edge of glass. And as you look at it, similar to when you saw it in your dream, in Primordial, on one blade it says, "You are the mirror," and on the other blade it says, "Reflect."
I imagine I just like spin it around a little bit and then just like
Do
clink it
cheerleader
down.
toss.
So what the fuck is that?
That is something that I am taking for myself.
I didn't answer the question.
And it is.
Mine. Something dangerous if in the wrong hands. Not that I don't trust you, but
Yeah.
Didn't you
Up.
hear me? We're on the same side now.
what
Can
do
we
you
hear
mean by
them
that?
talking?
Have you walked up the stairs?
Well, I don't know how far away it is.
T has ascended. You guys were here.
Mhm.
They were about 400 feet away from here. You were sort of yelling to each other. T has
Okay.
walked to the
I
200
think-
feet to the middle of the room, ascended the stairs like 30 feet up to the first Diaz, and is now ascended the 30 feet up to the Diaz that is about 80 feet in diameter, set that would start about 320 feet away from you, up kind of here. So you guys like started here, but T is.
I don't think I would have gone
I
up
will
with
go up.
So you were there too.
Oh, if Sil's going up, I'll go up.
Right, so everybody but Kai is there. And Lucian. Lucian's not going up.
I'll
either.
go.
Lucian's kind of there.
Oh, okay.
Lucian's kind of hanging
Before
out with
they
you.
like fully reach, I'll slide my bag in front of me, open the lid, pull off my cloak from my mask that I have hidden in there, and then close it off.
How interesting. I was wondering when you would receive your invitation. The Ferox too.
Thanks for the other three,
So I've heard.
though one of which is a little more on the edge.
I will trust Melanthe's judgment.
Exactly.
You're not a spellcaster. As you two approach, make either perception or arcana, both of you.
I'm better at perception.
I'm better at Arcana. 26. Natural 20.
For perception.
Both of you are able to see there is a small, very faint, almost invisible to the naked eye, glyph. Because this person's mask comes down and stops about here, and then comes up like this. So their mouth is still visible as they speak. There's a small,
You
almost.
bitch. Sorry,
Jesus
you
Christ.
scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. There's a small, almost imperceptible glyph in front of. I'm gonna wait, actually, for a second.
Jesus Christ, Kat.
Bruh. Alright.
There's a small, almost imperceptible glyph in front of this figure's mouth.
Does their voice sound odd or look like it doesn't match at all or anything like that? Fenion's just immediately thinking maybe it's like disguising their voice because they seem to be pretty secretive.
Did you roll perception or arcana?
Perception.
You notice the glyph. Syl, you think that's a good theory. Syl, you're pretty sure that this figure is using this to disguise their voice in some way, shape, or form for some reason.
I mean, obviously I'm not
Would
gonna
I
press, but
know his minor Arcana?
I was also gonna ask that.
No. Not unless they told you no.
I didn't know if it was
You would,
like the
I was just to
swords.
say you would just see swords on the mask.
I didn't know if that was like 6 of swords or anything like that. You know what I mean?
No, they would you just see swords on the mask, but
Okay.
it's like how T's is like yours is like a particular image, but it doesn't necessarily give it away, and like, you know, somebody might just be a particularly big wand, but they still could be like the 8 of Wands or something. You're not quite familiar with how the masks work yet. It might be like
That's fair,
They might
yeah.
be like the 3 of Swords, just kind of accenting it on each side. So
That's fair.
You're not entirely
Would I
sure.
be able to theorize it's the swords though?
Yeah, you're able to see that swords. You can probably guess that it's something of the swords if you knew a figure who was in the minor arcana as like swords.
So we're in the same one.
You are?
I mean, I'm
Wow.
Conqueror of Wands.
We are, I suppose, on the same side, but that does not mean I trust you fully with this. This is a little too dangerous to be trusting with anyone, and I am not entirely sure to who you would be reporting this to,
Well, it's not the
Who you-
fucks in Baldur's Gate, that's for sure.
who you're working with. You would not report to any of those in Baldur's Gate?
Not the big 4 assholes.
Didn't you come here on behalf of one of the big 4?
Money. Not really planning on telling them most of what's here.
It is very dangerous to play games on your own.
what are you
I was asked for the information that I can carry. So I'll continue to have information to give.
So what will you report to them?
We came here for a mission. I will report only what is necessary for the mission.
Do you find this necessary for the mission?
Not at all.
Then very well. Then I suppose it is mine to take. That they kind of turn around and begin studying it before kind of removing like a small, like very well padded cloth bag from their back. Any objections?
We've already taken plenty from this place, so I'm not really going to argue.
Do you mind if I study it for a moment?
I do.
It's not shaped like a moon in any way, right?
Certainly is not. Though as you're closer, if any of you would like to make a quick perception check to perceive what is on it,
Yeah.
go for
That's a nat 1.
it. Nope.
Perception,
I'm not
right?
very
Yep.
good at looking at things.
So bright.
What, yeah, the light reflecting.
Man, where were these rolls last week?
Right.
Nah, my rolls are still about the same.
Right, D6s could use some
It
work.
is. It is very plainly depicting. The base of it is the bottom of it is predicting Asmodeus residing in the 9th layer of hell. You're able to see the 8th layer of hell, the 7th layer of hell, and as it kind of cuts up like this, up here, you're kind of able to see the beginnings of the 6th layer level of hell, all depicted on this.
Okay.
As the figure kind of takes it, you can see it kind of like glow. Figure puts it in the thing, packs it up, puts it in the bag, and kind of like looks at their own gloves, and you can see the gloves kind of singed from where the figure touched the shard, and then just before sort of putting the small pouch back in their main bag and kind of packing it up.
Is the bag not going to burn?
That's what the pouch is for. So,
Are you going to be reporting this to an officer?
I'm doing what I think should be done with it.
This is a personal mission for you then.
It's something I've been hired to do. I'm a bounty hunter after all. Not every bounty is a person, though sometimes killing people just comes with the job.
But also, isn't taking on certain jobs or bounties against a certain code?
What code are
Okay.
you talking about?
Can be, but I don't think
Bounty
this
hunter
is,
code?
I'm sorry, what code?
Bounty hunter code?
I don't think this necessarily violates the code that you
know
are
about
thinking
bounty
about.
hunters.
It is only it's political in a sense, as the person who hired me to do this is a fairly well-known political figure, but I should be getting back if you don't have any further questions for me. After all, I believe you have met the person who hired me on for this job, and while there is many things that I would call this man, I would not be so flippant as to call Bastion patient.
Now I have a problem with it.
Do you?
Slightly.
That's interesting.
Wait, you're angry because he said Bastion isn't patient?
He's
No.
planning on giving the slab to Bastion.
Why don't you tell me more about your problem?
One of the 4 could be working with the guild.
Could be.
Do you really want that in guild's hands?
Nope.
And you trust Bastion to not be?
I trust Bastion to pay me.
How much?
I don't want to fight that! Hold on. I don't really think this is any of our business, first of all. We have no quarrel with you. Alright, you have a quarrel with her, I
Goodbye.
see.
Enough.
We might be able to give a sweeter offer.
I highly doubt that. I would recommend you step out of the way. I would hate for you to get hurt.
He like really thinks about it for a moment.
I might have an idea. Give me a sec.
I'll give Pat a couple seconds before.
I mean, I'll step out of the way, like, this really isn't our business.
Kind of like puts one gun down. Please don't make me do this.
I'm just waiting to see if Pat has anything that he wants to do before.
Can I, like, study their mask, like, the details on it? Like, if I, like,
Could
look
I
at it
cast a
long enough,
spell?
could I, like, remember it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty easy to remember. It is Snow White. It has 3 red swords going 1, 2, 3. 3 red swords going 1, 2, 3, and they are outlined in like a thick gold band.
Okay.
Could I cast a spell?
What would you like to cast?
I'd like to cast Suggestion
On
Interesting.
on him.
Who? Okay. I was gonna say on me.
It might give also a clue on what he is, if they're an elf, because of the charm thing.
Alright.
I don't think they are.
So you cast Suggestion?
Yes.
Now just what kind of save?
That is a Wisdom save.
Gotcha. That is 24 to save.
But just barely makes it. Oh, so you hear Fendian go like,
Still
oh.
just staring at T and just... You're, punching above your weight class there, Fuzzy.
Fendian's like,
Are you sure that you're doing the right thing?
Oh, half off.
They never said that. They just said they wanted one.
I think we should just let them go. I mean, this isn't really. We've done plenty of things for the
At least gives me
whatchamacallit.
detail about who this person is.
council. Sorry, I just kept wanting to say guild. I meant to say council. Like, we're already doing stuff for him. I don't see what he's doing is any different.
Because
I'll say that out loud. Like,
because he says that it should not go and fall into bad hands, but we also point out that it might be Bastion might be one of the guild, and he said he just cares about getting paid.
perhaps he has a dupe set up. Perhaps he's going to fool him. Oh, sorry, they. I don't know.
I do
But not
trust Bastion in this regard. That said, if there was someone that you would trust more, quick trial of strength, a small contest if you would like to convince me otherwise that someone else should be delivered this instead. I'm open to it. It doesn't have to be to the death.
Arm wrestling, great.
Your face.
A trial of strength in what way?
Oh, I'm good at those.
Are you,
So not exactly strong, but I am dexterous.
are you accepting?
Don't have anything I could lose, I guess.
I mean, it was you.
Fair enough. Been wanting to see your full capabilities with my own eyes. It's too bad you won't get to use your new toy. With that, they disappear and reappear. So you are all standing, like, this is the main Diaz. You are standing about here. They disappear and reappear on this one. Kind of spin both their pistols before sliding them both.
Oh no.
And kind of begin to take aim.
Sorry, while this is happening, can I be writing in my journal?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh,
at the
well, I'm gonna be
bottom
writing my journal the
stairs,
whole
me
time
too.
because this isn't my fight.
It's not me v them, it's everyone.
It's everyone against them if you're attempting to convince them otherwise.
Oh, that's cocked. Okay. Oh yeah. Jack of all trades works on initiative.
Initiative,
Always
that is
forget.
correct.
10.
You also have Badger, don't forget.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Do I roll for my badge or does it go on my turn?
Goes on your turn.
Okay. Oh, that's easy.
How far away are they from us?
They're about 120 feet from you at this point.
What about me and Lucian?
Lucian actually started after they disappeared and reappeared and aimed the rifle at the group. Lucian kind of looked up and make an insight check.
Visibly. Oh wow!
24.
This is when we learned that Lucian was the traitor.
I swear to God,
Nope.
if it is, I'll flip the fuck out.
No, I don't think he knows that We suspect the 4 of something.
Oh, I just gotta prove for October off.
Oh,
Hey.
good point.
So this is yours, unless I would say no. Just don't share this with
Wait,
anyone.
did Arwynn go up with us? Or is
No,
Arwynn down?
Arwynn. Arwyn's still
Oh,
flipped.
okay. That's right. Sorry, dumb. Oh yeah. To change my weapon, is it a free action, bonus action, reaction?
What?
To change my weapon, is it action, bonus action, free
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. Trying to figure out.
This is very secret, and I'm very interested to watch your facial reaction as I send this.
From so far, it seems very confused.
I'm a little more suspicious that this might be Cat now.
Do I have any semblance of an idea who it is after
Figure out
that?
who the mask is?
Yeah, because of Lucian's reaction.
I've been suspecting that from a long time.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. That would make sense.
What? That this is Cat?
Why she'd be giving it to Daddy Dearest.
And that's
It's
and that's why you're never specifically
Intelligence,
giving
yeah.
out on the gender either.
fuck, where's it?
You also
And
I caught you catching yourself a few times. I was like,
They could also change their gender.
It's not horrible.
it's Autumn and she's secretly not
13.
mute.
13.
Yeah.
If I start sashaying down, like,
Who's in the box?
what's in the box?
So, I'm gonna roll a d20.
Not Kai at the moment.
If I roll a 13 or above, I'm not gonna tell you anything.
No, can it
If-
be the other way?
If I roll a 12 or below, I will give you a very big hint to figure out who it is, but you cannot share the text that I sent you or this information with anyone until it is revealed to the party. Okay?
Oh, poor Ash.
I'll roll out here too.
But you roll so hard. Can it be the other way around?
No.
You're gonna jinx it now. 15.
Wait, 15.
Nope. Don't quite figure it out.
I'm gonna try this one.
Sure.
4. Steve.
Alright, initiative.
21.
13, sorry.
13, 21, 10,
Wait, what's 14 plus 3?
17.
17.
That.
So 17, Kai,
Eight.
8, cool. And Lucian rolled a 4. And this figure rolled a 25.
What about Riv?
Riff stayed back with
Oh,
Arwynn.
that's right, sorry.
So this figure with a 25 is going to immediately whip out the rifle and kind of take aim. You see kind of the scope aim towards UT before they just shift over and fire at you. So
Figures.
it is going to be a 28 to hit versus armor class.
Oh, that's a
I have
hit.
no fucking clue. And this is something Pat would be like, and figure it out, but I don't know. Ah!
It's okay.
It's not. I want to know, but my memory's so shit.
I have 2 theories
You
as to who it
suffer.
could be.
Yeah. Let me see if I want
I died twice. What's the third time? Wait, that's a charm.
You suffer 28 points of piercing
Oh
damage.
my god!
Actually, no. I'll say reduced to 14 because they purposely aim well enough to just clip the top of your shoulder, and you're still bleeding, but they seem to be purposely not aiming for anywhere lethal. And as soon as they do, you just see kind of settle back down. That ends their turn. T, it is your turn.
How far are they?
About 120 feet away.
T, I can do that in my sleep. How far away is Lucian and Kai? Also 100
about 200 feet away.
200 feet?
Gotta go fast.
Or is it here?
You're here, and they're like here.
But like the stairs, do they wrap
Oh, the
around
stairs.
or?
So this is the DS. So you would have to run across the whole DS, and then the stairs like wrap around and go, and then there.
Okay, but would a straight line be faster?
Potentially, if you could fly.
Well, I have Misty Step. Is it closer? Or no?
It's not within 30 feet.
What if I get a running start and jump? And then...
Oh my god.
I would ask you to make an acrobatics check with an incredibly high DC. Like we're talking like in somewhere in the realm of like in between a 20 and a 25 DC.
I can do that. No, I won't do it.
With you falling about 70 feet to your face on a failure.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Have a wonderful time. Good feeling I might have who this is.
I don't remember
Alright,
what movie it is.
I'll just... I literally can't fucking reach them,
Cat.
so...
It couldn't be.
I'll just spend... Well...
It's not.
Don't worry, after we kill
If
her, we'll unmask her and then we'll just bring her back.
What a waste of diamonds. I mean, it was a perfectly good use of diamonds.
So what are you doing, T?
I like, unless I waste my entire turn, I can't fucking reach them. So I guess I'll just fucking dash, and only make it 90 feet.
Alright. So make it 90 feet. You're about 30 feet away from them now, and they kind of like look up and...
It's 45. If it was 30, I would have done something else.
Oh, got you. So you're 45 feet away still?
You said 120 feet.
Yes.
That's why I've been doing that, because I
Gotcha.
could do
Alright.
Witch Bolt if I was
Alright.
15 feet closer.
Got you. So you reach within 45 feet of them, and they kind of like look up and see you kind of sprinting at them, and just sort of like seem very jovial about this almost. Next up is Fen. You doing anything?
So free action. I'm not a part of this. I start to go down the stairs while I'm writing in my journal. So I spend my whole turn just writing my journal and walking back down the steps.
Nice. 6 seconds. You get about a sentence. So, what you doing?
Bonus action, I'm going to switch from bow to swords. I'll use 30 feet of my movement, and I'll use my action to move another 30 feet.
Gotcha. I'm kind of looking up at each now. They sort of shout out as you are moving closer. That's a new trick. Next up is Kai.
You also hear Fendian say what he says.
What did Fendian say?
I'm not a part of this, and then he's calmly walking down the stairs.
Hasn't he just like smoothing down his shirt, just like...
You'd let Bastion get the fucking hell
I will...
gem?
You guys are
I-
harassing this person when they were being peaceful and like nice with us, and also you picked the fight with them, not me.
Says the person who's been saying Lucian's a traitor for like 20
yeah, but I
sessions.
didn't pick a fight with him.
I will say, on your turn as an action, if you... Lucian's currently about 30 feet ahead of you. If you end your turn within 30 feet of Lucian and continue to listen in based on the comments you've already gotten, I will allow you to make your action to make another check of that nature.
I'm gonna do that.
Roll me another intelligence check. I will roll a contested against you.
Ash, I do have a slight suspicion.
Of what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I spend my whole turn taking off their hood and nose.
Don't roll it now!
17!
Yeah. And just
Peeking
happy
the
to
mics.
roll well. What?
Peeking the mics, are we?
That's it's an intelligence check. So how was that a 23 if you rolled 17?
Oh, I think.
Intelligence
Oh wait, I
is
think
26.
I did saving throw.
Saving throw. Yes.
So unnatural 20, I think, because we both have 16s.
What did I roll? 17?
15.
Yeah, unnatural 20. My bad. But I still roll higher than 15.
19.
Oh. That's not a 20.
But there's nothing added?
No.
Sorry. Leave me alone. I'm allowed to be excited. I never could roll well for anything like
Leave
this.
Brittany alone.
Oh yeah,
Once again, so you are not allowed to say any of this, even on the
I
car
won't.
ride home to Pat.
How do you know?
You do have to keep it a secret because I have been keeping quite a lot of secrets this campaign, and this is one of the things that makes the campaign so fun. And one of the things that I have put
Don't stare at me.
This is one of the things that I've put a whole lot of fucking work into, so I just ask you to respect
Okay,
the work
okay.
that I'm putting into it.
You get a message from like a knockoff Liz Facebook account. I got locked out.
It's actually just me, and it's like, it's the best stuff. You get 8 strikes immediately, you're out of the group.
You're literally like
40 likes.
I've made a lot of SpongeBob quotes in this stream, but it's just robot crabs asking for the formula.
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the name Evoli.
It rhymes with
I also love how it's Lucian just running up the stairs fucking talking to himself.
Fart.
Well, it's probably like T anytime you
Like,
dumb
God damn
shits
it,
get
like,
into shit like fucking damn it,
Okay,
these
I'm going to
fucking
send you a
idiots,
clue, and then I'm going
fucking kill 'em.
to hopefully assume that you are able to pick up.
that does not help. I'm not good at things. Also, I completely misunderstood the first thing you sent me now. Then. No, that's not what I thought at all.
That last text is the name of the person.
I'm just trying to gauge your reaction. Are you sad?
It's okay.
Tell us-
No, I just didn't expect it.
Are you
Haha,
shocked?
I did it. I have secrets.
Are you happy?
You drink and you know nothing. Anyway,
I drink.
and know nothing.
Oh.
So,
How does Lucian
so
Good question, isn't it?
up next is Lucian's turn. Lucian's going to continue running up the stairs, and it's just yelling, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" as he runs.
Oh, good show, chap.
At just the general everything that's happening.
You said I was running up with Lucian to
Yes.
hear that, right?
Yeah, you're at the about close to the base of the stairs now. The figure from the kneeling position sets down the rifle and begins sprinting at T. Kind of whips out both pistols. And stops directly in front of you, T. Pistol still to the side. Before kind of like flicking them up. They're about, I'd say, a good 2 feet away from you right now. Before they get there, look at you, and you're just able to see the mask. And they drop both the pistols to the side.
Oh, really?
And sort of lift their hands back up as the pistols are sort of just sitting on the belt and just kind of like hand, like wrist on either shoulder.
On my shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that.
The worst step. Reflect.
You really think you know someone better to give these to?
I'll give you 2.
Who?
Sandra or Melante.
Yeah.
At the cat? Or
Yes,
at the
at the
okay.
cat.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh.
I believe this needs to go to one of the four, as it does concern the general safety of the city.
Sandra is on the same level as the four. She fought alongside them in the basin.
No, you're still at the bottom of the steps.
She's still just a tavern owner.
Last remaining wizard in Baldur's Gate. Little more than a tavern owner.
And yet still just a tavern owner. She can't rally the entire city guard and protect the city should it need it.
No, but I think you'd find that she has many people behind her.
I don't doubt it, but this is something that does concern the safety of the entire city.
Why bring it to the city at all then?
Because it can't be kept here, otherwise looks down towards all the bodies. Vermin will come looking.
Can it be destroyed?
No.
Because you don't want to?
No. Short of finding Asmodeus himself, I do not know that the power is possessed to destroy this.
Are you sure Bastion can be trusted? We don't know which of the four is the traitor, but we do know one of them is. And even if he's not the traitor, he seems to put his stock in the one of the two that we suspect.
Well, then give me a better recommendation of which one to hand this over to. Is there one of the four that you trust more than others?
His mother, and look towards Lucian.
Stelmane.
You don't raise kids like that and be with the guild.
Very true. Well.
Unless you know something.
If not, I know that Lucian is a very upstanding man.
And so it's
Sir.
been.
Lucian, apologies. But make a perception check, or make a persuasion check for me, just out of my curiosity. You good, Sil? Why?
He might have
Theories.
figured it out.
Oh, I wasn't laughing at you, by the way. I was laughing because Derek was biting his hand like an animal.
Oh, when you got that specific
Yeah.
type of itch.
Primal itch.
16.
Oh, hell yeah.
16?
Did you figure it out?
I think I
Figured
figured
out.
out some things out.
I doubt it.
Slides the bag off the back,
Not the identity.
pulls out the pouch, hands it over to you.
You don't want to hand it to her yourself.
It'd be better coming from you. You're the one who was hired to complete this mission by her. It would not do well for me to return empty-handed to the man who hired me while he watches me give it to someone else.
You're going to have trouble for doing this.
Nothing I can't handle.
I'll take it.
This is gonna cause problems for us down the road, isn't it?
Well,
I trust your judgment more than my own.
I don't know about that.
Oh my god, you self-deprecating piece of shit. Take it.
Just know one thing before I go. I would not do anything that I believe would immediately hurt you. And with that, they turn and walk. Enjoy your new toy.
Just to be clear, is this the same person that we ran into in the castle?
yes.
During
Yes.
that
Because I was only 60 feet away. Have I ever heard anything?
Bits and pieces of that.
Okay.
I would imagine you kind of awkwardly stop a little bit as you see this figure just sort of stop in front of T and begin conversing. Like you're not like running up and just like
No, not spraying,
Right
but
next to
I'd
their
still be moving forward just because like I still got shot. So
I have something
so
real fucking
kind of
weird.
annoyed.
I have something to ask, but once they leave,
Yeah.
I'll ask you.
It's gonna sound real fucking weird, but do those arms feel familiar?
Those arms feel familiar.
I get.
Make an arm check.
So,
I think she's gonna say, just kidding. There's no such
Where's
thing as an arm
Lucian?
check.
What?
Resolution.
Lucian is just he kind of stopped halfway up the staircase, is watching this happen, and it's just like,
While they're talking, I'm grabbing him by the back of the shirt and dragging him back down the stairs.
Oh, why? I don't.
No, I dropped it. Is that like a history check?
No, I think she was just kidding.
disadvantage.
Triple disadvantage.
You might get
25.
18 and 17?
a. I mean, they could just feel familiar, but you can't place your finger on it.
So 16?
It's still hard to say. You're not really going on much because it's not like their arms are wrapped around you. It's literally just they are resting their wrists on your shoulders.
Those
And-
wrists, I know
it's,
them.
and it's not like you've initiated any further contact.
When they go to turn away, I'll just be like, what should I call you now that this is, what, the third time?
Indeed, we seem to be making a habit of this. I am known around the city as the Quiet Knight, for obvious reasons. Should you ever need me, I'll find you.
Just feel like, what should I call you? Daddy.
Well, farewell. I'm sure I will see you more around the city. Try not to get up to too much trouble.
Well, I doubt that, considering that what I was just fucking given.
Fair enough. Well, try to make your way home quick. I'm sure there's people back in Baldur's Gate that miss you.
Like me.
What?
Overbeing them.
The figure just kind of nods to you and turns around and begins to head down the stairs.
Oh, that's why I have to do my thing.
Gotcha. What do you do?
Okay, so they just had like a whole conversation. During that time, would it be plausible that I finish writing I have like a 5-sentence thing I wrote down. Would it be plausible in that time I get to the bottom of the stairs and I can hand what I wrote to Kai?
No,
I was running up the stairs with Lucian.
because we were in
The-
combat.
Kai is dragging Lucian back down the
Combat's
stairs.
over. They just had like a 5-minute
Oh, okay. I
conversation.
thought you meant during the combat.
No.
I split
Yes.
out with Lucian during the stuff, making sure that nobody else really like.
So I will say during the 5-minute conversation, you have your conversation with Lucian, and then as this figure goes to leave, that is when you come back in with Lucian and you can hand the note over.
Cool.
So I think you
It's
and
on the inside.
I
Sorry, that's
think
the only paper
I think
have.
you and I should RP Lucian and Kai, not publicly,
I
Due
wasn't
to-
gonna use any names.
due to what I think you're going to say.
Okay. If you want to, but I was gonna do it without giving anything
It
away.
might still give us too many hints.
I think it would still give too many hints, so
Okay.
I'm going to bar that. But yes, Fen hands you that note.
It's on the inside.
Can the DM see this or no?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. The whole interaction made him extra suspicious.
Of?
Oh well, I guess you didn't read it yet.
I'm like reading it again. Sorry. Here, look at it, because I'm gonna do what the last sentence says.
Good.
And Arwynn did tell me it was in the library.
Oh, did you possibly need it for the rest of the paper?
Did you need it?
No, that was.
Okay, I was just worried for a moment.
said destroy this after reading.
Okay.
You
no,
use a spell.
I was just worried for you.
In that case,
Oh my God, no, it's
the
fine.
figure turns around and begins to walk away. Before stopping real quick and turning back, kind of throws up a hand and says something underneath their breath.
And if you're listening, they speak it in Titan, so you don't know.
Wouldn't that be technically immortal?
Maybe.
Sorry,
No, I'm
that's
asking out of curiosity. Like, would that be immortal? Celestial.
So you regain 14 hit points.
Dang.
The figure mumbles something under their breath and kind of waves their hand, and you feel your shoulders knit up as they continue walking away.
Having more.
So it's not cat, but I have a new theory.
Artificers have spells.
I don't know of her having that spell.
It is an artificer
She
spell.
does
healing
have.
word.
I believe she does have that spell. 'Cause I believe she used it on Kai before.
Correct. She did.
Mm.
I think I know.
I
who
also
it
don't
is.
think Kat would interact with T in that manner when Kai is so many feet away.
I dragged Lucian away. I wasn't even there.
But, so, the figure begins to descend from the stairs and reaches the bottom of the stairs and kind of pulls out a small scroll and begins kind of like reading over it as they sit there.
How does Kai react to the note?
Well, I don't read it in front of. Like when do I get the note? I'm confused about when this happens.
I think it's literally right now.
But like I just drug Lucian away.
No, she said it happened
After you got back is when you were handed the note, and now the figure is descending the stairs, kind of sits at like the entrance of the room near you guys, and pulls out a scroll and just kind of sets it down. Just kind of the figure looks up and kind of makes eye contact with Lucian, and then just kind of like goes back to doing what they're doing.
Can I look at them too? Kind of like a
I knew what I was
like
gonna
doing eye contact.
Are
there eye holes in the mask?
Yes, but not enough to see anything underneath.
Well, I know that, but like so they can like see that I'm looking at them.
You just mouth.
But yeah, seems to be working on the scroll. What does everyone else do?
I'll just read the note and then rip it up when I'm done as per instructed and just be like, maybe.
I'll descend the stairs, I
Keep an eye out
guess,
for clues.
and just kind of like eye what the Silent Night is doing, or the
Appear,
Quiet Night.
yeah, appear to be working on a scroll, and after about a minute, a series of glyphs would appear underneath them, and they would kind of step into it as they light up, and they would just kind of give a bow. Apologies, but I do have something fairly important to get back to in the city. I would not want to be gone too long, as I was entrusted to do something fairly important, and I intend to keep that promise. With that,
Would I know this spell?
disappears. What?
Would I know this spell?
Yeah, it's a teleportation circle.
I out of character knew, but I wasn't sure.
Yes.
In character.
Yeah, you would know that it's like a
It's
teleportation
called
circle.
Zoom Go.
But it's specifically being used through a scroll, so you can imagine the figure probably does not know the spell. Which kind of makes sense. They appear to be mostly a fighter, as far as the gunslinging goes. Alright, as the figure disappears, you are left alone in this chamber. Now with an unidentified
Orb or shard.
No, it's a shard.
Well, that whole kerfuffle is over. You have your new weapon.
Is this something like we're role playing
I
like
suppose.
on camera where other people aren't here, or like
No,
completely
we can
separate?
role play this off camera.
Gotcha.
After this session is done, I will take you into my room and we'll RP that real quick, and then we'll come back out and you are free to leave. So,
Pornhub music. Kidding.
Shrek face.
My boyfriend could watch this. I mean, he probably won't, but he could.
it's fine.
Your
I'll get
boyfriend's also
I'll get the
Shrek
strap.
facing.
You were saying?
Oh, I was saying I'll get the strap.
Like a song.
End session. Hit the button.
What's that? Switch to just Ash?
Finally decides to watch.
So as the figure disappears,
Oh my pepper.
and all of you are there, getting ready to depart the dungeon, as everything has been finished here. You would imagine, unless you're grabbing a few things on the way out.
Oh, well, the water thing for
Yes.
the draft.
So we will finish that up next session.
Gotcha. I figured.
And then we'll do traveling and the arrival back in Baldur's Gate next session. Though I will say, too bad Arwynn is not here, but with the completion of the dungeon, you all have hit level 6. So we'll level up over the next week and be level 6 for next session.
Oh, I wrote battle commence and then I didn't write anything about the battle.
Do you want us to do our hit dice now or next week?
Yeah, you can do your hit dice now. Who wants to go first?
I'll
We're starting with alright, we'll start with Ben.
So that's 3 plus 2.
Alright, you have 5 extra hit points.
So I'm at 45.
T, what you get?
Which one's my D10?
What are we rolling?
4,
Plus something. 3?
10
10?
total.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna look at what.
Oh, that's right, you have tough too. So, go for it.
4.
4 plus 2 is 6.
Yep.
What are we rolling for? Hit dice. So your hit point total goes up. So roll me a d6 plus con, and your hit point maximum will go up by that amount.
64.
3 plus 3 is 6, so your hit point total goes up by 6. I think you're up to 45. Nice.
We don't. Do we get a ability?
No.
You get
No,
something
okay.
at level 6.
Yeah, you get something at level 6. I think you might.
I
Yeah.
get my shadow step. I know that much.
Yeah. But no, next ability score increase is not, unless you're a fighter, is not until level 8. Or feat. Ability score or feat. So, with that, we will end tonight's session. Hope you all enjoyed. It was a good one, full of some intrigue, still some dungeon delving, still some combat, lots of treasure. I am excited for you guys to get back to Baldur's Gate, because you certainly have some gold to spend now and stuff, so that's going to be fun.
These hands be magical.
Nice, you can punch ghosts.
And I can move 5 feet faster, so I go 50 feet per my movement now.
Nice.
So I can go 130 feet if I used Misty Step, and then I could go an additional, it's either 30 or 60 feet if there's a shadow.
Nice.
Oh,
So, without any further ado,
I'm gonna be printing out new characters.
thank you all for tuning
Yes. Thank you.
in. We love you and we appreciate you. We will see you next Saturday for some more fun. It's definitely gonna be a good one, coming back to Baldur's Gate and all the shenanigans that have happened in the meantime there, while the party has not been home. So with that in mind, we love you, we appreciate you, and until next time, we've been the Unlucky Few. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching. If you like that, check out our next live stream. We stream every Saturday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We upload recordings to our YouTube channel every Wednesday. If you want to see more content from us, check out our Twitch, YouTube, and other social medias. All links in the description. Be sure to keep an eye out for some bonus content upcoming, and until then, we'll see you next time.